jewels and the ladies love me. And if the bitch ain't fine, I don't mind. 2 nickels make a dime every time. These boys acting like worthless hoes, cause their careers like the car they be in, the curtains closed. They want war, let's get it now. They want beef, I give them a cow. You don't wanna get on my bad side? Why? I leave them with no neck like fat guys. Don't be playing with me, I advise. I make them Chinese food, another cat fried. Don't compare them to me, it's no comparison. I'm from another planet like aliens. Shark in the water, it's no scaring them. These fish belong in aquariums. So keep acting like Conan, boy. And we'll see who's the real barbarian. They acting like bad pets. What? And yes, I am a veterinarian. You don't want to see me act mean, so don't watch me. I'm not a flat screen.
Let's go.
Pay-per-view, you know what that means. You gotta pay for this.
Let's go. Hard body, I can't even bend. North Pole, I'm cold like the wind. Or North Pole, I froze all my limbs. Too much ice on my walking bezel. That's why you niggas couldn't get on my level and never could. All black Phantom directing it through the hood. Black butter soft, my dash is black too. My driver's black too. My driver's strapped too. Yeah, Lil Wayne, I'm live as act 2. But this is no movie script, more like an Uzi clip. I'm into Uzi clips. Spit like a Uzi, I spit like I just jumped into Uzi clips. Nigga, who's you with? I can move you quick, all I gotta do is let loose with this Uzi clip. I am an Uzi, bitch. Know the rules and shit around here, we wear red like a Hoosier, bitch. Now after that, there comes a smell. Then after that, welcome to hell. I hope your situation comes to well, cause I could bust your ass like a lobster tail. I put it in the mouth like I can nail. And me, I get high like a Dr. Bill. So I shall fuss with the kitchen, telling me he ain't got no pot to sell. 17 waters where I prevail, and I runs them streets like a soccer field. Ha! You looking that hot for real, and I'm rolling on this bitch like I popped a pill. And I don't mean David when I say it. When it comes to marijuana, I would cop a feel. Just try and get my proper meal and eat my shit at the top of the hill. That's the good side. Never look back at the bad side. You on the bad side, hey. And you don't want to see my bad side. You would want to be my ally. And I believe that I can fly. Not like R. Kelly, he a damn lie. We see, right in the sand. I hope the wind doesn't blow for eternity.
Got my pump on my chin. I got my bacon, egg, and cheese, too. You got the good super fly?
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Champion. Champions. Who's outside, champ? Who's outside? Who's outside, man? You're. Y'all niggas know what it is, man. Let me get a couple of yours in the chat, man. Let me get a couple of yours in the chat if you rock with your boy, the steeniest of all Steeneriscos, champ. It is out of toughest of all things, tough Steno. Please make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe, champ. We growing at a fast, rapid rate, champ. It's a good thing. Make sure you subscribing to the page, hitting that like button, man, if you want to see the page grow, all right? If not, I totally understand. Salute to everybody in the chat, the one and only. Salute Wolfson being me. Salute Uncle Sam, Dummy Dodger. Salute I Eats, Reggie Watson, Anthony B, September Timbre, Champion, J-Rod on point. Salute to you, champ. You already know what it is. Yeah, man, we are here, man. Salute to everybody that may pull up later on or may watch the replay. Salute to y'all too, champ. You heard? No heart mode salute. You know what it is, champ. All right, yo. So we seen what happened yesterday. I got another clip of some more bullshit that went on with 4Xtra and 607 yesterday, right? But when I woke up today, I seen a couple of videos saying 607 quit. Then I went to 607 page on Instagram where he's talking wild crazy to 4Xtra, specifically to 4Xtra. He's calling him out for the fade, and you know, he was saying a lot of things that we're going to react to. Also, Whack 100 and the gang and no jumper, and everybody's begging for him to come back, champ. So this episode is called He Who Holds the Clout, champ. You heard? He who holds that Clouder Team Max 5,000. All right, so hit that like button, subscribe. You know we gonna react to it, champ. I'm not doing a yak tonight. I'm tired. I've been out all day. If I drink some yak, I'm probably gonna fall asleep on live, champ. All right, so we don't want to do that, but we definitely going to tune in. Kuwap Picasso, salute, champ. You know what it is. 88 Metal Mania salute. No more pump faking, champ. Let's just go ahead and get right on to it, champ. Right? Let's just go see what these niggas is talking about on these pages. All right. So this is a clip. This is what I want to start off with, bro, right? And then we're going to go into him not working at No Jumper no more. We're going to get into his reaction to what happened with 4Xtra, because that's very important. We're going to get to No Jumper begging for him to come back. We're going to get to all these things, right? But, you know, Adam has a paywall up, and I'm not paying to see none of their content, champ, right? So we're going to react to what's getting put out, all right? That's what I'm going to do here, champ. But this is another video of 4Xtra wilding, trying to wild out 607 champ. Hit that like button, subscribe. It got worse than what we thought, champ. You heard? Excuse me.
Ain't no 60 no nothing. Don't bring up none of my homies, cause you gonna get socked out on here.
My bad,
This
man.
ain't no Munchie B or the what's that, whoever the on phonies. I will sock you out of here on the dead homies.
Playing with
Westside Road.
Adam
nigga.
did this on
Yeah,
purpose.
them
That's what you gonna
I'll
do.
sock your ass out.
That playing with it.
Dead homies.
Adam did it on purpose. Adam did it on purpose.
I'm not gonna let him.
Ask all the homie.
Don't say no 60 no nothing. Don't bring up none of my homies, cause you gonna get socked out on here.
My bad,
This
man.
ain't no Munchie B or the what's that, whoever the on phonies. I will sock you out of here on the dead homies.
Playing with
Westside Road.
Adam
nigga.
did this on
Yeah,
purpose.
them
That's what you gonna
I'll
do.
sock your ass out.
That playing with it.
Dead homies.
Adam did it on purpose. Adam.
My son 607 like, yo, Adam did this on purpose. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro, right? When 607 was playing with Munchie B, we all wanted Munchie B to violate. We wanted him to violate. Now we see 4Xtra coming in there violating, and everybody's, even me, everybody's feelings has changed. Like, damn, this nigga doing too much. Is it because it's unwarranted? I think that's it, bro. I think 4Xtra's anger or his actions towards 607 is unwarranted because he didn't really say nothing about 4Xtra. He was trying to hype him up to fight. And 4Xtra's taking the shit overboard, champ. I'm not going to lie. He's taking it above and beyond, champ.
I'm not gonna let him.
Ask all the homie.
Don't say no 60 no nothing. Don't bring up none of my homies, cause you gonna get socked out on here.
My bad,
This
man.
ain't no Munchie B or the what's that, whoever the on phonies. I will sock you out of here.
Nigga not about to do, bro, he's not about to do nothing. This is what I said yesterday. I had a bunch of people commenting saying the same thing. He's not going to do nothing. Big Joe says, I can't lie. I want the fade with 4Xtra. He overly tough. This was what I said in my first video towards 4Xtra, champ. Salute to Rock Fresh for the super chat, champ. All right, salute to you, champ. You know the vibes, man. If y'all rocking with the page, gotta hit the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Do everything that's on the page, champ. Become a member, all that, man. You get free stickers and all that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Salute to Rock Fresh. He says staged BS. Champ. Yo, listen. I don't think it was staged. I'm not gonna lie. I might just be dumb. I don't think this was staged. I think 4Xtra really went on there to pop his shit and to press 607 on camera because he kept looking into the camera, bro. Like it's just nasty work. J Rod on point says promoting toxic and work environment. Facts, champ. Facts. I mean, but like I said, when 607 violated Munchie B, we all wanted the uproar. Now the uproar is there, and everybody, including me, feels like it's a little bit too much. And that's a fact. I can at least be honest and say, I feel like this is a little bit too much, champ. I did want Munchie B to wild, but 4Xtra's wilding a little bit too much, champ. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, champ.
On the dead homies.
Playing with
Westside Road.
Adam
nigga.
did this on
Yeah,
purpose.
them
That's what you gonna
I'll
do.
sock your ass out.
That playing with it.
Dead homies.
Adam did it on purpose. Adam did it on purpose.
I'm not gonna let him.
Ask all the homie.
So, from what 607 was saying was, Adam set this up. This is Adam's fault. Adam set this up, champ. Right? So we're gonna get into a little bit of what 607 you know, we haven't heard him really say nothing yet, but I'm gonna go to his page, I'm gonna go down his stories, and we're gonna listen to what he says. But first, we're gonna check out what Adam said right after the fact, champ. Hit that like button, subscribe. Adam says 607 is no longer a part of No Jumper, champ. They said he quit, champ. Champ. Let's go.
I just got off the phone with 607 Unc, and he no longer wants to be part of No Jumper. This is like the most unpredictable dude I've ever met in my life, because I thought that he was just like down for all the bullshit. But I guess when 4Xtra told him off camera that he was going to kill him, he took it as like a...
Damn. Off camera and on camera? He was telling him that he was... Yo, listen, 4Xtra, man, I know you off papers, and this is what I said when he got out of jail. I said, how long is it going to take 4Xtra to realize he's not on papers and for him to loosen up and start wilding more, champ? Because he know he's not on paper. He's not on paperwork. I don't think he's on paperwork, champ. I'm not really sure. Some people say he is. I thought he maxed out when he went back to jail. They said he only had 90 days or 60 days left, or whatever the case may be. He did that. I thought he was off paperwork. If he's on paperwork, this is going to be quiet for him, champ, really, really soon. Steve Anderson says he didn't have nothing to do with it. He put on for LA and their losing behavior. I think that was half of it. The other half is what Cali Free said. 607 was calling 4Xtra a mook and all that on other pods. And when he was on No Jumper with the rest of them guys, they were saying how, he's ducking face. He don't want to fight for a pill. Like, they was mentioning his name in a negative manner. So I'm not going to say that he in there wilding for no reason. However, we're going to see how much they're missing 607 Unc, champ. Because they're all begging for him to come back. I've heard, watch. You're going to hear how much of a genius 607 Unc is and all types of shit, champ. Adam knows, bro. 607 Uncs brings the views, champ.
A bad omen on some like witchcraft or voodoo or whatever the fuck his religion thing is. So he's saying that he's no longer on the Tuesday show. So tomorrow, I don't know. I'm still honestly going to keep trying to get him to pull up.
Of
just
course.
So we can at least maybe have like one final conversation on camera before he rides off into the sunset. But yeah, this has been a very hectic couple of weeks, and there's part of me that wants me to stay, and there's another part of me that is just like...
Yo, bro, Adam, bro, it's going to come a point in time, champ, and this is why, like, I was going to open up a recording studio out here, but a part of me, like, I don't want to deal with that part of the culture, bro, because you can stay out of the way for a long time, but then you'll end up in the wrong place at the wrong time, bro. It's just that simple. Adam, you're going to end up in the wrong place. You talk about it was a hectic couple of weeks. Excuse me. That's because you took your ass to New York. You was around, nigga, you around gangbangers 90% of your time. You're going to have more rough weeks to come, champ. All right? Pause. You're going to have more rough weeks ahead. No Heart Mo says, crazy thing is they all be woofing, but when somebody on that, they tell, like Brandon. On my soul, Brandon is goddamn the worst, so we probably won't be speaking on that nigga again, champ, because he is fired. On my soul. 607 Unc was speaking on 4Xtra and eating carrots, trolling him. Facts. This is facts. Like I said, I'm not going to take nothing away from how 4Xtra feels, champ. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to take away from the reasoning of what he got going on. However, he did not disrespect him as far as, his set and all that to bring 50 niggas up there, which we're going to hear 607 say in just a moment. On my soul. Nasty work.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. You're a little too much. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So I just got off the phone with 607 Unc, and he no longer wants to be part of No Jumper. This is like the most unpredictable dude I've ever met in my life, because I thought that he was just like down for all the bullshit. But I guess when 4Xtra told him off camera that he was going to kill him, he took it as like a bad omen on some like witchcraft or voodoo or whatever the fuck his religion thing is.
Yo, I'm so 50-50 on this, bro, because in one aspect, see, and this is what these type of people do, bro. Like, it's like they be talking a lot, but then if something happens to them, sometime a nigga be feeling a certain type of way. Like, damn, bro, niggas ain't had to do that to Unc. You know what I'm saying? But Unc be wildin', champ. Unc be wildin'. Champ, I'm not gonna lie. He be bugging, but he who holds the clout.
So he's saying that he's no longer on
He
the
be
Tuesday show.
bugging.
So tomorrow, I don't know. I'm still honestly going to keep trying to get him to pull up, just so we can at least maybe have like one final conversation on camera before he rides off into the sunset. But
To the clouded team.
yeah,
Clouds,
this has
champ.
been a very hectic couple of weeks, and there's part of me that wants him to stay, and there's another part of me that is just like, okay, get the fuck out of here. You're a little too much. So I just wanted to let you guys know. So I just.
Yo, listen, man. When you look at them views, right? Let me see if I could go on no jumper page real quick before we go to the next clip, right? When you look at the page numbers, right? Where they at? Right? You go to videos, and you go down, and you go to where that video is at. Where them niggas be dropping mad videos, right? The one with Unc is right here. It got 264,000 views in a day. There's no other video up there that's reaching that amount of views, champ. You can go up and down some page. 4,000, 21,000, 14K. These are new videos, so I'm not going to play them like that. All right, cool. 75K, 145K, 7.4K, 127K, 5K, 17K, 42K, 18K. Like 607 Unc bring the views, champ. So of course he wants 607 Unc to come back. However, Adam, you got to play this shit correctly if you're going to play this game, champ. If you going to play this game, you got to play this shit correctly, bro. You can't. If you going to play, bro, you got to play this shit correctly, bro. If you going to be evil, you got to be evil, bro. But you can't be all the way evil, bro. You tried to set 607 Unc up for disaster, champ. I'm not going to hold you, nigga. You seen the comments, and you tried to set him up for disaster. This is Whack 100, champ. All right? Begging 607 Unc to come back. I don't know what Whack 100 got going on, but we going to listen to it, champ. Hit that like button, subscribe. It's nasty work, champ. Overly Focused says 607 basically said on his own channel he was using Adam. I know we played that. He said, I want Adam shit to go down. I want no jumper shit to go down. F no jumper. I want Whack 100 shit to go down. He did say that, champ. He did say that. I'm not gonna lie. Word is that word? He says Adam not letting that go until the numbers leave. Yo, listen. If I was Adam, I would be posting more of those clips from the show, champ. Period. But I think he said we're gonna watch the live because they live right now. I got it pulled up. We're gonna go through these clips first, and then we're gonna go through that live because they talk about 607 Unc for a while. So, like I said, he who holds the clout, champ. He who holds the clout. All right. J. Ross says Adam is dealing with a lawsuit as we speak. Plus, this is not making him look any good at all. Yo, listen. The one thing I could say about the situation is this. 4Xtra didn't put hands on him, so he's not fired. But Adam now understands that 4Xtra can't be trusted. 4Xtra can't do a lot, bro. If it's not 40s, if it's not Crip, if it's not, then 4Xtra's not going to be on there. You can't have him on there talking about politics. You can't have him on there. The only thing you can have him on is Plug Talk or somewhere politicking about his game. That's it, bro. He's not a good character. He's not a good podcaster, bro. Like, he's just not. So, Whack 100, the gingerbread faced man, champ, all right? You know when you put gingerbread cookies in the oven for too long and they get them crackles in it, champ? They get them lines in it, champ? You know the oatmeal cookies, bro, with the cream in the middle? You know the oatmeal, the soft baked oatmeal cookies, champ? That's Whack 100's grill, champ, all right? He is basically begging for 607 Unc to come back. Let's listen to what he says. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
You and 4Xtras, I'm disappointed in you guys, okay? Y'all leave 607 Uncle alone. We need him back over here.
This nigga, yo, bro. One thing I can say about Whack 100 is after everybody got locked up, bro, my son really went the extra mile to try to show the feds that this is all content. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all content. I wasn't blood. I was only blood from 16 to 19. You know what I'm saying? Like, just all different types of bullshit. Diapers and goddamn. But he said he needs 607 Unc to come back. He says he's disappointed in 4Xtras and 607 the skunk champ.
We need 607 Unc back over here. Y'all leave that man alone. All right? I don't know what's going on, but we need 607.
Wasn't you the same one that said Munchie B should have followed his nose on some Toucan Sam shit and snuffed 607? Didn't you say? Didn't you? Wasn't what? But I guess it's content. Whack 100 just said, bro. You just said, bro. Munchie B should have put his telekinesis powers to work on some Kenshi shit. You said he should have turned it to Kenshi from Mortal Kombat, champ. And you said he should have followed his nose and sniffed out the opposition's champ. This is what you said. Now you want niggas to leave 607 Unc alone. You see what I said, champs? A lot of us wanted it to go down, but when we see 4Xtra do it, niggas like, I think niggas don't like 4Xtra more than they don't like 607 Unc, bro. I think that's including me too. On my soul. Yeah, Les got suspended for bringing that man Crips up there. Champ. Nasty work. One Shot Stream, salute. He says, Stino, what's good? How can I get up with you about doing content together? I rock with your content and the fact you a real one. Salute. Hit me on Instagram or something, bro. I be wild busy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a bunch of people that been hitting me up that I gotta get back to, but just hit me on Instagram, bro. I ain't gonna lie. After the last couple of co-hosts and shit that I had, bro, I don't know, bro. A nigga just wanted to just fly solo, champ. I'm not gonna lie. Cause niggas can't be trusted, bro. Niggas can't be trusted. It's nasty work, champ, all right? But hit me, though, champ. Tough_Stino on Instagram, bro. Cali Fee says they knew what was going to happen when they set these two up to pod together. That's a fact. That's a fact. This is why 607 Unc said Adam set this up. Adam set this up. Now, I don't know. Just giving the benefit of the doubt to Adam, he may have thought niggas was going to be able to control themselves, champ. But him not being there made it even more sketchy. I'm not going to lie. Adam did a poll today. 65% want Unc back over there. Bro, look, bro. The numbers don't lie, bro. My son got 264,000 views in one day. Not only that, but everybody who reacted to this shit went up. They went up. He who holds the clout, champ, you could never be without.
We need you back over here, man.
I know you do, champ.
Bring your ass back over here to Cali, my nigga. Biggie Smalls. Going back to Cali.
Nigga, that's the wrong message. You gonna tell a nigga to come back to Cali, and then you gonna say Biggie Smalls? Nah. I think I'm good, champ. That's the wrong message to send. I know he made that song, but didn't live long after that, champ. He's bugging. So when y'all want to show love, y'all say Biggie, and then when y'all want to disrespect niggas from New York, Y'all say, oh, that's why Biggie got popped out here, bro. Ah, shut up. Ah, nigga, New York don't mean nothing. Biggie died out here, champ. Like, bro, what? That nigga's diabolical out there, champ. Pick one, champ. Pick one. J Rod on point says, Stino, we should do some work too. You know what's up with the Puerto Rican, my guy. You heard? Oh, yeah. Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna be available, man. I just be running around. I be doing this shit. But soon, bro, I'm gonna be able to focus directly on content. It's gonna be a done deal. I be out all day working, running around, doing what I got to do with the kids. You know what I'm saying? So I only get to from like 8 o'clock to now to think about what I'm going to do for the day and all that. You know what I'm saying? But soon, with y'all support, your man Stino will be able to focus 100% on content all day, every day, bro. It's going to be getting very scary for niggas, bro. Very scary, bro. I'm not going to hold you. Very scary. Springfield says Adam kind of did set Unc up because he said he would mention the Hoover tattoo when 4Xtra gets out of jail. Yo, listen, man. I wouldn't put it past Adam. I wouldn't put it past him, bro. Adam is a master of trying to have controlled chaos. He's the master of it. After the Munchie B shit, he tried to test 4Unc's gangster to see if he could sit down with 4Xtra now. And it just didn't go the way, maybe it did go the way that Adam wanted it. Because the views went up. I'm not going to lie. Nobody got hurt. The views went up, champ. The views went up. However, I'm tired of seeing niggas wolf. I need to see somebody catch a mean one, champ. On my soul. A mean left or right. I need to see it, champ. Y'all niggas just be wolfing and yelling in people's face. It's just like, yo, bro. Phenomenon, salute, champ. That's the bro right there, man. He said, Stino, Lower East Side in the building. Salute to the LES, champ. On my soul. The LES back in the days, I used to go to the Lower East Side of Manhattan to cop the hydro, champ. I used to cop the hydro from out there, champ. On my soul, Jamaica, Queens, we had greens. See, we had to go to Manhattan to cop the high grades, champ. I had to go to Dykeman to get the sour, the official sour. I had to go to Dykeman, nigga. If I wanted some good dro, they had the White Widow. They had all that shit in the LES. Salute to the Lower East Side, champ. On my soul.
That might be a subliminal. Adam?
That might be a subliminal? Nah, hold on, champ. Nah.
You want 4Xtras? I'm disappointed in you guys. Okay?
Yo.
Y'all leave 607 Uncle alone. We need him back over here. We need
hold on, champ.
607 Unc back over here.
What?
Y'all leave that man alone. All right?
No,
know
hold
what's
on.
going on, but we need 607.
Listen.
We need you back over here, man. Bring your ass back over here to Cali, my nigga.
He taunting them, champ. Champ. You're taunting them, champ.
Biggie Smalls. Going back to Cali. That might be a subliminal.
See what I said, bro? Every time somebody from Cali mention Biggie, it's not in a good light, champ. It's not in a good light, bro. Whenever they mention to somebody from another state, Biggie, it's always negative. It's never positive. It's always negative, bro. They take pride in the fact that Biggie lost his life out there. One of the greatest to ever do it. Lost his life out there, champ. Over some shit he didn't have nothing to do with. They take pride that Pop Smoke lost his life out there, champ. And you want to know what's crazy? They don't be taking pride in the other niggas. They just take pride in all the New York niggas that got bodied out there, champ. The few New Yorkers that lost their life out there, they take pride in that. But this is nasty work. I'm not going to hold you. Whack 100, this is very nasty and egregious work right here, all right? But I want to go to 607 Unk. His stories, champ, before they go away. I seen a couple of clips and I said this looked like his 607 Unk stories, champ. So I went to his stories myself. You heard? I went to his stories myself. Hold on. Because it's telling me about storage and all that. Hold on, champ. Let me see if I can get a couple of these videos out of here real quick. Hold on, y'all. My fault, gang. My fault. I'm trying to free up some space right now. This shit warning me. I hate that shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Why this shit not open? Nigga, open. Alright, we back. Where I'm at. Alright. Yeah, so this is from 607 Unks live, right? His stories. I'm sorry. This is from 607 Unks stories. I want to listen to what he says. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
Talking to cuz.
Alright. That's my fault, gang.
Nigga.
That's my bad, gang.
Dead homies, nigga.
That's like a nigga playing.
Hold on, nigga.
I'm not gonna play with damn nigga.
But what I was saying was,
listen.
I didn't understand. Dead homies,
My
nigga.
bad, gang.
Watch out. Nigga, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to cuz.
Alright.
Bro said, Bucci Bill always trying to go live when Steno live, talking about the same exact topics. I know he watching you. Yo, bro, all these niggas be watching me, bro. They all watch me, bro. I did videos the other day. Shit went crazy for my page. It went crazy. Niggas start watching and doing videos off it. It's all good, though. Because soon, bro, I'm about to turn up. That's all. I'm about
So
to
I
turn
just
up
got off the phone with 607 Unk.
If I gotta vibrate low to go somewhere, then I just can't go, right? That's what I'm like. I love no jump, it's good, but the low vibrational pull, I just can't go for, right? You know, we trying to raise the vibration up high, and y'all trying to keep it low.
My son was like, yo, where that picture at, bro? That large black bat, bro. I gotta pull that shit up. My son is the battiest of all black bats, champ. Human size. Nah. On my soul. On my soul. We gotta just pull that up, bro. Straight up. It's my son 607, not the skunk, champ. On my soul. That nigga see it. That's 607, not so chump, champ. On my soul. Nigga. Bro. This nigga can see in the dark. On my soul. Nigga crazy. Yo, my son can see perfect in the dark only. What are you talking about? Only in the dark. What are you talking about? So I got a T for it.
That's all I got to do.
I don't
That's
know.
what
I'll be
I
looking
got.
at niggas' mouth.
I mean, who gets surrounded by 40 Crips at work? I mean, 50 Crips from the 40s, right?
50 Crips on the phone.
I don't know. That shit kind of word, and the nigga beating on tables and shit.
My son Unc also trying to lead that virtual paper trail, champ. That video trail of evidence on my soul. Who gets surrounded at work by 50 Crips? He's taking it out on Adam, champ. On my soul. How could you let these guys get to me, Adam? Yeah.
Gorillas and shit. Yeah, that's a bad work environment.
It's a bad work environment.
And then I was doing that shit for free. The fuck about playing on me? I can get paid to die in the streets.
Don't try to do nothing that's hard for you to do.
Bruh, who made this post right here?
4Xtra. Tell them you had 50 niggas with you, gang. Tell them you had 50 niggas with ski masks and shit and I was by myself.
Hold on, gang. Let me move this shit up.
Tell them. Tell everybody that, 4Xtra. Tell everybody the fucking truth. Tell everybody you came in with a bounce no table with 100 guns and 50 niggas. Tell everybody that, gang, and I'm by myself. Tell them.
Tell everybody 4Xtra you came in there with 100 guns. Ah, champ. It's 50 people, 100 guns. Everybody had 2 guns apiece. See, look, that's quick math, champ. All the police got to do, bro, because this is now telling. But you can't even say uncles are civil. See, this is where you LA niggas gonna get yourselves messed up. Because y'all believe everything is a fucking character, bro. This ain't no character. Nigga about to get y'all niggas locked up. You go ahead and play around and get yourself locked, champ. If you gonna do... This is what my pops always told me. If you gonna do something, do it. Don't pump fake. Don't do none of that, bro. Because if you're going to get caught for something, you might as well get caught for something. This is just facts. Now, you may get caught up for some terroristic threats, champ. You threatened a terrier, champ. Excuse me. You came up there with niggas that was armed. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas know the police don't play about none of that shit, bro. They will run down on you, champ. They will. This is man. Come on, champ. Champ.
4Xtra. Tell them you had 50 niggas with you, gang. Tell them. Tell them you had 50 niggas with ski masks and shit and I was by myself. Tell them. Tell everybody that, 4Xtra. Tell everybody the fucking truth. Tell everybody you came in with a bounce no table with 100 guns and 50 niggas. Tell everybody that, gang, and I'm by myself. Tell them that. Tell them that. You came by your motherfucking self. I'm 100 pounds. Nigga, I'm 100 motherfucking pounds. You could have came by yourself, but you didn't. You didn't. Y'all don't come by yourself. I know where the fuck I'm at.
Yeah, yo, if you know where you at, then you should have known to stay strapped. On my soul, if you know where you at, you should have been exact. You should have had your mind intact. You should have had your strap. Oh, my soul. What's wrong with this guy? What is he talking about? I'm 100 pounds. Yeah. You better have that strap talking crazy, champ.
You came by your motherfucking self. I'm 100 pounds. Nigga, I'm 100 motherfucking pounds. You came by yourself, but you didn't. You didn't. Y'all don't come by yourself. I know where the fuck I'm at.
Yo, bro. See? Yo, bro. This is the thing, bro. Right? You from the streets, bro. You know niggas not gonna come by themselves, bro. Pause. I'm not even in the game, but where I'm from, Southside Queens, you will get jumped, bro. First and foremost, niggas not playing with you, bro. You will get jumped, then popped. That's just what it is, champ. You'll be very lucky to get a fade. Niggas just jumping you. Niggas coming out they side. Niggas coming outside. Yo, bro, look. True story, right? I had a fight with this cream cheese dude because he called me the N-word. This is true facts. So I stalled on the nigga. Boom. Rocked him. I'm continuing my onslaught. And I just noticed another pair of hands and feet next to mine. And to my astonishment, it was somebody that I went to school with. I was like, yo, what the hell, bro? Like, nigga just, I don't know. He jumped off the bus. I guess he was on the bus going past and got off and helped me when I didn't need it, champ. But that's just how it is, bro. You should have knew what was up. You should have knew what was up, bro. You older than all these dudes, champ. Champ. Come on, champ.
Been listening to my thoughts and lately I've been...
This nigga got his feet in the damn
You gonna die
grass.
at no jumpers, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna flatline you right here and go to jail and laugh at your ass while you on the projector dead.
So the caption right here says 4Xtra, you corny as F for this. You trying to go hard on 607 Unk, but you ain't have that same energy for King Pill. Champ. Unk been throwing you the alley-oop. You get the ball and drop it. Now, look. I don't think he fumbled the alley-oop. I think he slammed the ball too hard and broke the rim. Now niggas can't play no more. I think 4Xtra, Unc threw 4Xtra to alley-oop. And 4Xtra did some Shaquille O'Neal shit, windmill, and brung the whole rim down, and now it's just game over. Unc had to take his ball and go home, champ. On my soul. He dunked the ball so hard the ball went over to the next fence. And the dog is there. And they can't get the ball no more.
Everybody won't get mad and be like, oh, damn, you was trolling him. No, I ain't say nothing about the carrot in the booty. Adam the first one that said he put the carrot in the booty. And when Adam said he put the carrot in the booty, it ain't no 40 Crips surrounded by Adam trying to kill Adam. Cause
Bro said, Shaq broke the glass. Yo, so my cousin for real life is Derek Coleman. That's my real life cousin. That's my grandmother's sister's son. It's my real life cousin, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a game where Shaq brought the whole rim down. He brought the whole rim down on my cousin. I stopped telling niggas that was my cousin after that. On my soul. You know how you be at school? Like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? My cousin Derek Coleman. Like, niggas like, word, oh yeah, word. You know what I'm saying? I heard him before. After that, I was never mentioning him before, champ. On my soul. That shit was a wrap. It was over with after that, champ. Nasty work. Salute to Cuzzo, though. You know what I'm saying? Cali Fee says, I feel like the King Pill situation is going to be left off the pods and go up in person. All right, bro, 50,000? 50,000? Bro, how could you say no to 50,000 right now for a boxing match that you can train for and get in the ring with boxing gloves and nobody's really going to get hurt? How could you say no? 50K? Come on, champ. You trying to prove something, champ. Then you get in here, you wild on the unks of 607.
Everybody won't get mad and be like, oh, damn, you was trolling him. No, I ain't say nothing about the carrot in the booty. Adam the first one that said he put the carrot in the booty. And when Adam said he put the carrot in the booty, it ain't no 40 Crips surrounded by Adam trying to kill Adam.
You not Adam, champ. On my soul. You not Adam. You right. But you not Adam. DS88 says, if Adam invited you, Stino, you going? Yeah. Of course. Of course. But he got to pay me for sure. And he got to understand that I'm probably going to be gripped up, bro. I'm not playing with none of these niggas. Nobody's jumping in my face. I'm not playing no games, bro. The first nigga act fly, shit going to happen. That's just facts. If anybody act fly, I'ma tell them, but nigga, I sit there with whoever, and Hefe, whoever, champ, and tell them niggas exactly what I be saying on here. That's no never mind to me, bro. Just understand I'm not playing with y'all. That's all, bro. I gotta make it back to my kids, bro. I'm not playing with nobody, bro. Unc got composure. Unc, yo, all right, yo, chill. Bro, I'm not doing that. I never learned how to do that. I never learned how to be like, yo, bro, I never learned how to do that. He said laid out on the projector. I think he meant stretcher. Facts. That's a fact. And Buffet, whoever. I sit across from whoever and destroy whoever. That's just what it is, bro. I got videos upon videos that I made through my knowledge of how to violate. Oh, my soul. That's nothing to me, bro. But what niggas got to understand is I'm not playing, bro. We not about to clip farm. I'm the wrong nigga to clip farm, bro. This whole shit'll go up. This whole shit'll go up, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Somebody tell 4Xtra, tell 4Xtra to do another podcast, then meet me in LA then.
Uh-oh.
Somebody tell 4Xtra that.
Uh-oh. Champ.
Somebody tell 4Xtra, tell 4Xtra to do another podcast, then meet me in LA then. Somebody tell 4Xtra that.
Yo, bro, Unc, man, you can't leave and talk crazy afterwards, champ. Tell myself. Meet you in LA, nigga, you left. You left, champ. Tell myself. Yo, Steve Anderson says, Stino, don't ever go on that show. Bro, I'm not in a game. I'm not somebody that you can compromise and play with me. I'm not that person. I'm not. You're going to try to prove a point, and the point is going to get proven. That's just me. You're going to try to prove a point. Niggas going to try to act crazy and get crazy. And, bro, I've never been somebody that you can act crazy and get crazy on, bro. Anybody that know me know that. It's just going to be a misunderstanding. On my soul. It's going to be a very bad misunderstanding, champ. But yeah, I would, the only reason why I would go there, I'm not fiending to go there, bro. Like, a nigga like me, bro, I build my shit step by step, bro. And when it get to the top of the step, it's going to be great. It's going to be everything that I worked for and did morally sound, right? But the only reason why I would go there is to stand on everything that I've been saying, bro. Like, I'm going to stand on it to whoever is up there. On my soul. If y'all niggas don't want to make it back to y'all families, then make me feel like I'm not going to make it back to mine. And we going to see. That's it, bro. I'm not one of those niggas, bro. Mm-hmm.
I guess one thing for sure, we'll never see 4Xtra fight. But we didn't see him fight. But look, I'm from California, I'm from peace, I'm from love, but he did a whole lot of talking, so now we gotta fight. We gotta catch the fade. Listen, somebody tell 4Xtra celebrity boxing match, fade, 50,000. 50,000, fade.
Fade with who? Fade with who? Yo, bro. You better off getting in there with Charleston White, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think 4Xtra could fight. But I think just the wind of him punching would probably knock you out. I'm not gonna hold you. You gonna swing and you gonna be on the ground, champ. On my soul. You're gonna swing and you're gonna miss and fall, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Trucking for you. What's popping? Champ. On my soul. The gun laws out there is crazy though, just like NY. Bro, look, man. Certain shit just gotta happen, champ, alright? Certain shit just gotta happen. But who do y'all think that he's gonna have fight 4Xtra? Because I know it's not gonna be him, champ.
I guess one thing for sure, we'll never see 4Xtra fight. But we didn't see him fight. But look, I'm from California, I'm from peace, I'm from love, but he did a whole lot of talking, so now we gotta fight. We gotta catch the fade. Listen, somebody tell 4Xtra celebrity boxing match, fade, 50,000. 50,000, fade.
Oh, yo, listen, bro, you can't. Now, if he's not bluffing, right? Let's just say, bro, you can't duck this one. This is 50K, 607 Unc got the hairline push of pain, champ. On my soul. Yo, 607 Unc, what's up, champ? Yo, that's a perfect spherical domius right there, champ. But 607 Unc got more subscribers than you, champ. So I think you might want to take this fade if this is a true fade, champ. My son 607 Unc said he's not going out like that, champ. He wants the fade.
I guess one thing for sure, we'll never see 4Xtra fight.
Never.
But we didn't see him fight. But look, I'm from California, I'm from peace, I'm from love, but he did a whole lot of talking, so now we gotta fight. We gotta catch the fade. Listen, somebody tell 4Xtra celebrity boxing match, fade, 50,000. 50,000, fade. What?
That's the easiest. Yo, listen. If you thought King Pill was easy, now look, what if my son 607 Unc is on some crouching tiger hidden back shit? On my soul. What if the nigga 607 Unc come down from the rafters like this, champ? My son just dropped down like with his bat wings, bro. On my soul, it really get crazy with the boxing gloves on, champ, the UFC Johns. What if my son 607 Unc got a hidden bat style that you never seen before, champ? Salute to Trucking for you for the super chat, champ, all right? Says when keeping it real goes wrong, bro. I know he don't want the fade, but let's just say, my son 607 Bat knew some shit, champ, on my soul. What if? Know what I mean? What if? Crouching Bat, Hidden Tiger, champ, on my soul.
I got 50,000. You can't fight nothing but a table.
Oh.
Yeah, you be on tables. You ain't gonna fight nothing but a table. Use your game for protection to make somebody think you're scared to try to intimidate niggas. I swear to God, mama, you intimidating tactics and shit. Let's fight, gang.
It worked though. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Yo, listen. I was never on your side, but I'm not gonna let niggas talk crazy after they just left, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. You wildin'. You should have just kept your content going as usual, bro. You're wildin' right now, champ. You're wild. Intimidation tactics, yes. We say that because he didn't intimidate us. He intimidated you, champ. I'm sorry, sir. Sir, I'm sorry. Come on, champ. And now you definitely got to pull back up. I'm not going to hold you, but he's talking crazy. I got 50,000.
You can't fight nothing but a table. Yeah, you be on tables. You ain't gonna fight nothing but a table. Use your game for protection to make somebody think you're scared to try to intimidate niggas. I swear to God, mama, you intimidating tactics and shit. Let's fight, gang. Let's fight. Accept it. I swear to God, I knock you the fuck out. All this shit.
Oh, Unc. Yo, my son Unc wildin', bro. Yo, Unc, you wildin', G's. Talk your talk, though. I ain't mad at you. Talk your talk, champ. You trying to antagonize now, champ. Talk your talk. 4Xtra gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to. Yeah, champ. This nigga 607 crashing. Yo, he crashing out, bro. He crashing out. Yo, son, this shit is hilarious to me, bro.
I got 50,000. You can't fight nothing but.
Yo, bro, all these niggas is pussy. I just want to let y'all know that. All right, I just gotta let y'all know that, bro. They all can't. None of these niggas fight. None of them. 0 of them. You put all these niggas in the room. You say how many of these guys can fight? 0. On my soul. Nasty work. He's crashing out. He's crashing out. Goldie says, stay on your own page, okay? You better than them. Yo, bro, right? I'm not campaigning to go up there, bro. I'm not campaigning to go on no jumper, bro. This is not why I talk about them. I didn't know who these niggas was until 4Xtra. I heard about Adam and shit like that, but I wasn't really doing no jumper content like that. 4Xtra is what made me start doing, like, hold on, wait, this nigga really think he tough? And everybody believe this? Oh, hell nah. This nigga probably can't fight. But, like I said, I would go up there just to say what I've been saying here in my crib, since niggas be wanting to talk crazy to niggas' face, bro. Niggas is immoral and all the other things that I be saying up here, champ. Y'all niggas can't box. Y'all don't got no hands. I don't believe it. All the talking tough shit, I haven't seen y'all niggas box. I haven't seen y'all niggas put paws on nobody. Y'all selling y'all soul for clout. Y'all clout chasing up here, champ. This nigga Adam be sex playing y'all. How many phalluses have y'all seen since you started working at No Jumper, champ? How many men have been on their knees in front of y'all? How many times you caught a goddamn cold or staph infection since you've been working at No? Not I mean, just different questions, champ. It's just different questions, champ. On my soul.
Table. Yeah, you be on tables. You ain't gonna fight nothing but a table. Use your game for protection to make somebody think you're scared to try to intimidate niggas. I swear to God, mama, you intimidating tactics and shit. Let's fight, gang. Let's fight. Accept it. I swear to God, I knock you the fuck out. All this shit you was talking, I stayed still. Nigga, you ain't knocked me the fuck out. That's how I know you can't fight. Right? You can't fight, 4Xtra. Let's fight.
Nah, that's nasty work. He said, I stayed still. Nigga played possum. You played. Do they have black possums on my soul? Is there such thing as a chocolate possum? You played possum, champ. Yo, I can't make this. Yo, bro, you can't make this this internet shit up, man. What's the real says Steno versus Brandon boxing match coming soon. Yo, bro, right? So everybody that I try to set up some type of boxing, UFC, whatever match with, niggas be ducking the fade, bro. Seti Nash said he won 30,000 up front. Nigga, I'm not giving you 30,000 to whoop your ass. And Hefe said he don't give friendly fades to niggas from across the pond, but he tried to dox my family. He talk about I know where your family live and all this other shit, right? Who else, champ? Brandon, the same thing. Oh, just come out here and when I see you, like nigga, when you see me, what? You ran from Tariq Nasheed. What are you talking about? You know what I would, bro? Like nigga, you crazy? You ran from Tariq Nasheed and you got spit on by a nigga that was 110 pounds and act like you couldn't shake the room. Nigga, it would have been no chairs left on the floor. It'd have been no tables. Nigga, I'm tweaking somebody spit on me, nigga. I'm violating, nigga. Bro, first of all, I know I'm not coming back. I'm about to tweak, nigga. Something getting broken head, bro. Bro's all out war, bro. Now somebody leaking. Niggas, you crazy? Son don't want no smoke though, bro. But all these niggas, they be on some, you know what I mean? Nigga, you from New York, so like they got hammers and all that. Niggas ain't really got no hammers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. 30K is duck talk. Yeah, 30K, nigga. What you talking about? I don't even got 30K subs, nigga. What you talking about? 30K. When you see me, yeah. So now I'm supposed to just go to Cali and walk around and hunt you down and all. Nigga, I'm not about to do that, bro. Just know that you can't fight. That's all. I'm not talking about your mans. I'm not talking about your set. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about y'all niggas. Y'all can't fight. Period. We can just leave it at that. You can't beat me, champ. Straight.
Yeah, leave the guns and the niggas at home. Nigga, get in the ring, nigga. Leave the guns and the niggas at home. I bet you can't do it. This ain't the penitentiary, nigga. They no motherfucking animals, nigga.
Uh-oh.
Right, nigga? You thought I was gonna let you just get me like that? No, nigga. Nigga, you use protection for me, nigga.
Yeah,
You wanna see me in the ring, nigga, and I'm still gonna play with you, nigga. I'm still gonna play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play till you see me in the ring.
Yeah,
Yeah, leave the guns and the niggas at home, nigga.
Yeah, my son talking his shit, you heard? Fuck you talking about? My son talking his shit, you heard? Stop playing with me. Leave your homeboys and the pistols at home, champ. Meet me in the ring, champ. How many of y'all think Unc is serious? How many of y'all think if 4Xtra takes the fight, Unc would actually fight 4Xtra in the ring, champ? How many of y'all think that, champ? And then how many of y'all think 607 Unc actually got a chance? I ain't gonna lie, 607 Unc probably mad fast and limber. Pause. My son probably can like sit down without a chair. Like, you know, niggas that can sit down without a chair, they just like grab their knees, pause, and they just sit down. Niggas just be sitting there like that. Like, bro, how you sit like that, champ? How do you sit like that, champ? You know what I'm saying? I'm probably one of those niggas, bro. You feel me? He can sit on his own. He can just sit with his own legs, champ. You know what I'm saying? Scotty says he would fight. See, bro? I think son will fight too. Unc don't got enough weight. Yo, bro. As long as them contracts is signed, everything will be divine and just fine, champ. On my soul.
Get in the ring, nigga. Leave the guns and the niggas at home. I bet you can't do it. This ain't the penitentiary, nigga. They no motherfucking animals, nigga. Right, nigga? You thought I was gonna let you just get me like that? No, nigga. You ain't gonna use your protection for me, nigga. You wanna see me in the ring, nigga, and I'm still gonna play with you, nigga. I'm still gonna play. I'm gonna play till you see me in the ring.
Yo, niggas like Unc, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. People like Unc, I used to beat them up in school, bro. I used to hate that shit, bro. Like, bro, you can't just chill. No, I'm gonna play. All right. Watch at lunch, bro. You gonna play your ass into a butt whooping on my soul. You gonna get your ass whooped, champ. 4Xtra don't drink or do drugs. I think he got more win than Unc for sure. Yo, look. What if 4Xtra got a glass jaw? What if my son Unc's secret Popeye spinach is meth on my soul? What if my son pull out his Popeye pipe and he pop open some good old meth? Some Method Man and Red Man, champ. You know what I'm saying? And he just lose all inhibitions, bro. And he just, you know what I'm saying? He becomes able to violate, champ. On my soul. I don't know, champ. But I would like to see something happen.
I got 50,000. You can't fight nothing but a table. Yeah, you beat on tables. He gonna make an excuse. Don't make no excuse like you did with King P. Say, oh, you're a crackhead. Or no, he broke. He looking for clout. No, I'm famous. Don't say I disrespect you. Don't say you gotta get you no guns. I'm famous enough, nigga. I'm more famous than you.
Yep.
I'm more famous than King Peel.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm more famous than the plumber.
He is.
So fight me, and I'm smaller than all of them too, but I'm faster. Tell me to set up with all them guns. Yeah. He gonna make an excuse. Don't make no excuse.
Yo, I told you that nigga Unc got the hidden bat style, champ. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. Did I not say my son 607 Unc got the hidden bat strength? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say crouching tiger, hidden Unc? Didn't I say that my son is going to unfold his wings, champ? Didn't I say that? He's calling 4Xtra's bluff, champ. He's calling 4Xtra's bluff. And what he's saying is absolutely right, champ. You can't make up no excuses now. You can't make up excuses that I'm not famous and all this other shit and I'm a smoker and all this other shit and I ain't got enough bread. I got the bread. Leave the burners at home. Leave your homies at home and let's settle this shit in the ring. This is what Unc is saying, champ. I don't know how much of a troll it is. But he definitely talking his talk, champ.
You like you did with King P. Say, oh, you're a crackhead. Or no, he broke. He looking for clout. No, I'm famous. Don't say I disrespect you. Don't say you gotta get you no guns. I'm famous enough, nigga. I'm more famous than you. I'm more famous than King Peel. I'm more famous than the plumber. So fight me. And I'm smaller than all of them too. But I'm faster. Tell me you set up with all them guns. Yeah. But when you leave, I be talking again. Don't fuck.
Oh my soul, Unc, tell that nigga, champ. Tell him, Unc. Tell him, Unc. You can control me with all them guns, champ. And Unc, you're also telling, I'm not gonna hold you. You're also telling, gang, I'm not gonna lie. This is about the 18th time you said people was up there with the hammers, champ. 4Xtra brought the hammers up there. And the people with the hammers. He bought goddamn carpenters up there, champ. He bought a whole truckload of niggas from goddamn Home Depot up there. He drove to Home Depot. He told niggas, hey, come in here, champ. And we going to no jumper, champ. Everybody got hammers? Yes? All right. No jumper, champ. Oh, my soul. Telling, champ. Oh, my soul, you're telling. You're telling, champ. Yo, my son trying to get something locked before the fight. I think he's trying to get something locked.
He gonna make an excuse. Don't tell me you set up with all them guns. Yeah. But when you leave, I be talking again. Don't fuck on me. My last time saying this, 4Xtra is not tough. You said all that shit. I look to the left, niggas standing over there with guns. I look to the back, niggas all surrounded, everybody with guns. Bro, you a coward. That's how a coward move. Listen, I don't want no problem with LA. I ain't got no problem with the 40s. I'm talking to 4Xtra.
Yo, I think my son Unc definitely trying to get something locked, champ. All right, we understand that it was people with toast there, champ. We not holding that against you, bro. We not holding that against you. As a matter of fact, this is the opposite of what people were saying about you. Now everybody was saying that you a character and shit all the time, or he just a character. And all. Unc is not like he be saying shit, he be acting goofy, bro. But it's not a cat. Like everything is not just him being a character, bro. When he violated Munchie B, nigga, he wasn't in character, bro. He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing, all right? And this just goes to prove it, champ, all right? He's very upset about what happened. He wants 4Xtra to fight, and he's telling on 4Xtra. He's telling, bro. You can't bring people. And plus, I thought it was no guns allowed at No Jumper. I thought niggas was checking people at the door and all that. No Jumper's a dangerous environment, champ. No Jumper's a pretty dangerous environment if you ask me.
You set up with all them. My last time saying this, 4Xtra is not tough. You said all that shit. I look to the left, niggas standing over there with guns. I look to the back, niggas all surrounded, everybody with guns. Bro, you a coward. That's how a coward move. Listen, I don't want no problem with LA. I ain't got no problem with the 40s. I'm talking to 4Xtra. 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 Fight me, gang. Like all bullshit aside, all this shit, I'ma die in LA, all this bullshit off of content. And you do content. I see if you didn't do content, but you a content ass nigga.
Over content. Yo, bro. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Between him and 4Xtra, what he said about 4Xtra, he was that was content. I'm not gonna lie. That was content. 4Xtra is acting crazy like this, over the top, because of the Munchie B shit too as well. So you said what you said to Munchie B. 4Xtra don't want everybody to think that you could do that shit. Like you got that type of status. And you mentioned his name, so this is what he did, but it was over the top because of that Munchie B shit. I do think that, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. The tribe of Judah says, I don't like bullies. 4Xtra got Unc scared straight though. Adam is the devilish of all works. Nah, facts, bro. I don't like bullies either, but I also don't like people that play too much. So it's like, for me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like 50-50 right now on who, like, I'm not really too mad at 4Xtra. I'm really more mad at 4Xtra because he didn't do nothing. And this always gives the troll academics, Charleston White, 607 Unc, it gives the troll more power when you don't really do nothing to them. Like you can yell and scream at them and all, like, oh yeah, that. But when they leave, they're going to still be doing content, talking crazy. I mean, that's just what it is. So I don't really know who to lean more towards, but hey, man.
Right? Now nigga asked you to fight. You ducking phase from King Peel. You ducking phase from everybody. So you want to fight the plumber and he gay. Right? I don't know what you own, bro.
Who,
like,
Aaron?
You trying to start a gang war? I'm for a motherfucking God, gang. I'm not for all this shit you own, but I want to fight. Like real shit, no bullshit. Man to man, I want to fight you. I bet you won't fight. You're going to come with some kind of excuse to be scared so you can't fight. You're going to jump to that bullshit because you scary. I know you scary. I know a scary nigga when I see one. But I wasn't finna test you. I got 50,000. You can't fight.
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody in the world is gonna say that you was the scary one, champ, in that situation. All right, but I know people like 607 Unc, champ, in real life, and they're like weasels, bro. They will do what they got to do to survive to the next day. If that means being on camera and cowering up, like, oh, I mean, nigga did have 50 guns, right? That nigga's crazy, bro. Yo, Mistress Adina says, but you can't ever teach Charleston. I think she meant touch Charleston. He sues or uses force back. Yo, bro, look. If I had a problem with Charleston, if I seen him, we just gonna get busy. See, I'm from the real streets. Just because I see you right now don't mean this mic is static like a motherfucker. Don't mean I gotta do nothing right now. I can wait, see where you going. You come out, I'll be chilling. Oh shit, look at this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I can make my assessments. I don't gotta just walk. Oh, Charleston White, yo, yeah, nigga, you said this. Spray, tase. Like, no, nigga. After the first person get pepper spray, niggas should learn how to move around that. On my soul, you gotta learn how to move around that, champ. All right, but what y'all think about 607 not the Punk, champ? All right, he says that he wants to fight 4Xtra, man. He said he wants to fight 4Xtra. I ain't gonna lie, I would pay the ticket to see that. I'm not gonna hold you. I would pay the ticket to see that, man. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think he was serious, or do y'all think he was trolling, man? I got another clip. We're not going to watch the whole thing. It's about a couple of minutes of Whack 100 on live with 607 Unc, and he gives more information on what happened behind the scenes. Hit that like button, subscribe. We also still got the No Jumper Live where they was talking about 607 Unc. Like I said, he who holds the clout, champ. You can never be without. On my soul. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go, champ.
I know yesterday the brother called me. Actually, no, I called him. I called him because he was on my mind to talk to him. Because it's kind of like 607 is a different kind of dude. You got to like really be able to kind of like go there on a higher level of thinking to understand the brother on what he's trying to do. And he's entering uncharted waters. And, you know, when you doing shit like that, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to slip. You're gonna do things that other people might not understand. And I had a conversation with the brother last night. I believe I called him, and I went to sleep and woke up, and then Adam was making an announcement, right? So I'm like, okay, something must have happened between the time I talked to 607. Because I told him stay his course. I said, look, stay your course.
My thing, I never played with Crips. I played with 4Xtra. I said the carrot joke that Adam said. And he brought the Crips to come do something with me out of his own thing. I love LA. I understand you can't play with the game. We had the conversation.
Well, here go the thing, 607, and I want to clear a few things up. 4Xtras didn't bring nobody to do nothing to you, because if he did, they'd have did something to you.
Don't save him. Don't save 4Xtra. He's a big boy. Pause. He got what he got coming for him, champ. This is why you never supposed to pump fake, bro. If you gonna get busy, get busy. You're not supposed to pump fake. He brought those dudes up there to intimidate Unc, so that was doing something to him. You said, oh no, if they would have did it, if they wanted to do something, they would have did something. No, they did enough. They came up there allegedly with hammers, as 607 Unc said 100 times. This is why I'm repeating it. That's what they did to intimidate him. It's bad enough for extras bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? But he brought niggas there, champ. And hey, listen, I'm not mad at him. Just don't save him, champ. Ayatollah Marv looking for you, Whack. Answer the phone. On my soul, it's a bunch of people that's looking for Whack, champ. On my soul. It's a million people looking for that fade that he's never going to give them, champ. Especially now since he's the Fed's best friend.
Right.
He told me I was going to die if I said something. He said, you say something?
But see, hold on. Okay, now hold on.
Don't cut him off, champ. Don't cut him off, champ. Let him finish what he was saying, champ. Don't cut him off. Why would you cut him off, champ? Champ.
And
let him tell.
I've had this problem before.
Let him tell.
When you are doing your thing to grab somebody's attention,
let him
remember
tell.
We talked about this. You will do some shit to get their attention, and then you will deliver the message, right? And I understood it. So you gonna do it one way, 4Xtra's gonna do it another way.
No. Listen, if we in the streets, tell me we in the streets, and I come with my gun. Don't tell me we doing a podcast. You come with all your gorillas.
Okay, but let me ask you something.
You know, no jumpers the streets, champ. Everybody knows that. That's why I said, somebody say, yo, would you ever go to no jumper? Yeah, they just got to know that I got that. You know what I'm saying? If you want me there, just understand that I got, you know what I'm saying? This is just what it is. I'm licensed to carry. That's just what it is, bro. I'm always used to having it, so I'm gonna have it. I got family out there, champ. That's just what it is. That's what he should have did. Bring your shit. Never leave home without it.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. St. Louis, New York, LA, it's the same. Did nobody touch you? Am I right?
Right. In St. Louis, that never would have happened.
No. But what I'm saying is nobody touched you. See, here goes the thing, and I want you to listen.
Nobody touched me because I humble myself. If I was saying anything out of line, they would have did whatever they did to me.
They weren't. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. I'm gonna listen.
My son 607, I'm trying to set up a case, champ. Yeah. Yo, bro. This may end up bad for 4Xtra, man.
Listen to me. You see how you say whack? I come a certain way to get their attention, then I deliver the message. And I finished your sentence. Right. I said, then you deliver the message. Okay.
I delivered the message.
Okay. You and 4Xtras, two different people. He came a certain way, and then he delivered. When I'm looking at the interview, y'all started conversing. And I think at the end of it, he said something to the extent, I understand you now. Right?
Yeah, he said that.
Okay. And I think you was letting him know, look, I come with the blue rag. I don't ever be playing with no Crips. I understand you too.
This is now court, champ. We are now the jurors, the jury. We on jury duty right now, champ. This is now court. On my soul. This nigga trying to save 4Xtra. He's a defense right now, champ. They wasn't really gonna do nothing to you, champ. 4Xtra just a character too. He did the same thing you do, champ. He got his own ways, but then he delivered a message. Like, bro, what message did he deliver? On 40s? On Vernon Ave? Cuz 1,000 times? My son was in war mode, bro. He said cuz 80,000 times, champ.
So what I'm saying is, I think you got a little insight of the other side of how even me used to see you when you was doing and saying shit to understand. Bro, I called you and said, yo, I get you now. Did I not? I called you.
Yeah, you did.
How could you get somebody and they call you bubble butt and they talk about your butt being in the air, you got a thick hiney and all that, champ? Nigga 607 Unc be saying that, champ. What is there to understand, bro? Oh yeah, it's just content, bro. He's just trying to get views, bro. See, you understand shit as long as somebody is successful. If they roast you and then they get views, then you can understand, bro. If they get into a bag. But the niggas that's trying to get to a bag and they roasting you, y'all niggas be getting niggas videos taken down and all that, bro. Y'all be going hard on them guys. You know what I'm saying? Pause. 607 Unc, you'll call them and have a conversation. Yo, I understand what you're doing, champ. All right? Cornball.
Before,
Cornball.
I used to be a little bothered with you.
I finished your sentence, remember? Like, bro, shut up.
Bro, this is my gripe with you.
Gripe is crazy.
You cannot give up. You're not a quitter. The shit you doing ain't nobody did. Nobody's done it. Right? So your first little kink in the road, you supposed to expect when you come in dealing with ignorance, trying to shed a light with some intelligence, you supposed to expect.
Life's better when your stuff is protected.
What intelligence? And I'm about to get off this nigga page. This nigga ODing with the fucking ads, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But what the hell are they talking about right now, champ? This nigga Unc play too fucking much. That's the whole thing.
But even with that, nigga, you still didn't get touched, which means you still got your point across to say, I'm all of them, and I'm here to deliver a message.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, 4Xtras, he did in his way what you doing your way. It took me months to understand you. Nigga, you had me doing 150 miles per hour. on the freeway trying to catch your ass at one time. Let's be real. But then that went to Whack calling you saying, I understand you. I see what you're trying to do. Because I always say the flow of traffic gets no attention. But a head-on collision, everybody looking. So what you do, you come with everything that makes everybody say, look at this crazy dude. Look what he's saying. Look at him looking in the air. Look what he's saying. And then out of nowhere,
stroking fire
you
out
deliver
this
a
nigga.
message.
Right.
Okay. 4Xtra came up there deep. Nobody touched you, but it got your attention. And then he delivered the message. Now you got to remember, that's big for him because nephew coming out them jails, this is a new thing for him.
Star Chizzy said they about to let him be both. I understand you, champ. That's crazy work. Yo, Chizzy, bro. Chizzy, bro. They about to let my son Unc be blood and Crip, bro. I understand you, champ. On my soul. It's nasty work. It's nasty work if you ask me, ladies and gentlemen. Star Chizzy, you're absolutely right, champ.
You light years ahead of him when it comes to your demeanor and you keeping calm. He's naturally high strung. But if it was going to be something, it wouldn't have been in the building. You would, they'd have waited outside. He came in the building to get your attention. He told you when they called him.
Right, but listen, one thing, if I was with my people, he wouldn't have did that. He wouldn't have did that. He would have walked to that door and did nothing. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's
he
not true.
Did that.
That's not true.
I swear to God, he would have did that.
Listen.
He wouldn't even try that.
Listen, St. Louis niggas and West Coast niggas, they both niggas that's gonna show up and go. I think
listen, we would have had a different solution, gang. He wouldn't have tried me like that. Come on, gang. I wouldn't have tried him like that. That's why I didn't move. We both men. Don't nobody want to die.
Nephew don't go into nothing expecting to make it out. I'm glad it was what it was because his mind.
If he didn't go expect to make out, he would told me to bring my gun.
Look,
he would call me and said, "Bring your gun."
Look, in his mind, he wasn't gonna do nothing to you anyway. He just wanted to get your attention. See,
no, you don't do it like that.
Okay, hold on. Wait, stop. Wait, stop. I can say the same shit to you. You don't do it like that. Do you know the scrutiny, right? That I'm gonna catch doing this with you right now. And
I feel you. No, I'm saying I feel what you're saying, but I'm saying that he came to me like really violent.
No. Okay, listen. He came to you violent with his actions, right? With his mannerisms, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
and
what do you do? What do you do when you say the shit you say about people?
I never said nothing bad about him. I only reiterated what Adam said. Adam said he put a carrot in the booty. I made a joke about that. Why he didn't do Adam like that? That's all.
Bro, you can't wonder why you get hit and not somebody else, bro. You can wonder it, but once you say it, bro, you soft. Like, it don't matter who it happened to you. This is why you don't make jokes off of what other people is making jokes on. Adam is paying that man. Not to say that, he got the right to joke with him like that. He can't joke with me like that. But this is what he accepts from Adam. He don't accept this from you. On my soul. You can't worry about everybody. Worry about you, champ. Nigga, you opened your mouth and he ran up in there with 50 guys, champ. That's just what happened to you.
I'm saying, if he gonna do me like that, do Adam like that too.
Nah.
No, I think Adam
they did you like that, champ.
He said his homeboy did it. He ain't do it.
Man, it's the same thing. Whether
Adam
it don't matter, it's
say
the
that.
same
And I'm
thing.
with you on that.
My son Adam be handing them carrots and all types of shit in there, champ. We seen that. So the first episode he came back, nigga, Adam had 3 plates of carrots. On my soul. But, 4Xtra is never going to whoop Massa, champ. As long as Massa got him in the big house, boss. In the big house.
I'm with you.
That's what he accepts.
Joke, gang.
Listen,
but for me, I gotta die for my. I gotta die. I didn't disrespect LA. I didn't disrespect no Crips. I didn't disrespect Bloods. But I gotta die.
No, you don't have to die. Listen,
You did disrespect the Bloods, champ. You did, champ. You did. When you said that word, you did disrespect the Bloods, champ. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nobody. What did I tell you yesterday when I called you? I said, hey, this ain't a call to chastise you. This ain't a call to threaten you. This is a call to have a conversation because I believe I know what your mission is, and I think I can give you some advice on how to execute it and avoid the BS, right?
Right.
And we talk, and I told you, when you say, no, we passed that.
Blood,
We passed that. See what a lot of, oh shit, he gone. Let's get him back.
I'm right here. I ain't gone.
Okay, so I can't see you. So
what
a lot of people do, they'll have these conversations, right? But they don't want to let people know that these conversations been had, right? So my whole thing is, I don't understand what happened from the time me and you talked to, I guess you talked to Adam after me.
I talked to Remo. I called Adam. I talked to Remo. I said, listen, y'all got that security. If no jumper want me, y'all need to have more security and keep me protected from these street gangsters. I'm not trying to go through that shit when I'm supposed to be at work.
And what did they tell you?
How you at work and you wasn't getting paid, champ? Champ. You want to be up there so bad you didn't get a paycheck, champ. Not gonna lie. 607 Unc said he called Adam and said, bro, you gotta have security for me up there, champ. I'm high profile. You gotta have security, champ.
Be at work.
Yo.
No, I quit because they ain't say nothing about we gonna have you security. We gonna get you secured. I said, get me on the phone with 4Xtra. They can't do none of that. I'm like, gang, I come in a different message.
Well, this is the thing. Hold on. I thought you in 4X. Where you go, nigga? You dark over on this side.
He's in his bat cave right now, champ. Your man 607, the human bat, done went in his bat cave, champ, all right? He went in his bat cave, champ. This is why we can't see him no longer, right?
Hold up.
I thought you and 4Xtras had an understanding at the end of y'all.
However you book your car. First,
this nigga Whack is killing me, bro. On my soul. Mr. Zadina says Flacco said he had dudes from Watts. Who had dudes from Watts in there, champ?
We did have an understanding, but after the interview came out, they got to trolling. And I'm like, damn, why they trolling me? All the captions saying like he checked me or he marked me out and all that. So I'm telling Adam, like, why you putting all this mark me out shit? Like, did you play the whole interview while I was talking for God? Nigga, we had an understanding at the end why you ain't put that clip out. Why you gotta try to just
My son was talking for God. He's mad because Adam was putting out the clips, bro. This is what happens, bro. You put out the clips, the juicy parts. Pause. You put those out, champ. The little riblets in the bones, the cartilage, the shit you was talking nice. Bro, you gotta watch the whole live to see that. You gotta watch the whole episode. But the juicy parts, you gotta put that out, champ. You know that. 607 Unc, you know that. It's just on you now. So now you feel a certain type of way, champ. Also, it's on you now, so it's not as funny. Why you have to put those clips out, nigga? Because it's the name of the game. It's the name of the game.
So right now, in your mind, you don't think you and 4Xtras got to understand it?
We do got to understand them. Adam Clips ain't got no understanding.
Adam Clips ain't got no understanding.
Ain't no understanding with them clips.
Well, listen, see, hold on, bro. Because I get clips released on me that make it look a certain way. You know, that's part of the promo game.
That's part of the game, man.
I know that, but I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that now I don't know. Now I'm confused. Do 4Xtra hate me? Am I safe?
What do you mean? Wait, what did that man tell you at the end of y'all?
He said we was good, but I'm from St. Louis. I thought we was good that time. He came in with like that. So how I supposed to know? I can't be going through all I can't go through all these confusions. Either you love me or you don't. Either we together or we not. I want to feel safe.
Okay, nigga.
My son said, I want to feel safe. Nigga, you want to feel safe? Have you a... Yo, listen. Adam said you can't bring Toast in there. Nigga still bringing Toast. Cool. I'm bringing Toast and I'm bringing 3 dogs with me. If you all right with me having 3 big-ass King Corsos with me, then that's cool, bro. You never said I can't bring dogs in here. Let one of these niggas act crazy. Let one of them act crazy, bro. Get him. It's over, nigga. I'm on my DMX shit, champ. On my soul.
What you doing? Why we can't see you?
He's in the back cave, champ.
You all right?
I don't know what happened. Hold on. Let me add out and come back in.
He crying. He crying, gang.
I said that Hoover was something else, and they clipped that up like I was disrespecting Munchie, but I wasn't trying to disrespect him. I was just
but see, here go the thing. That disrespect everything across the board on the red side, everything.
And I know that.
But I will say this, Munchie, he don't fuck with 4Xtra, so I don't even know why he politicking anything going on with you in 4Xtras. Without him bringing up that conversation, you never get to what you got to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? This is the way I'm seeing. I'm like, okay, Munchie. And then at that point in time, you supposed to did something. When you said, Adam, let me come sit next to Munchie so I can let him know I apologize. If you super blood and gang banged out, you wasn't supposed to say, nah, I don't want him sitting next to me. You supposed to say, yeah, let him come sit next to me. You say your excuse is you blind, right? All right. As soon as you felt his shoulder next to you and his voice, you supposed to got off.
I thought he was finna hit me, but I couldn't do shit. Like, I'm a man. If I say something wrong, I gotta deal with the consequences behind what I said. So if he would have swung at me right then and there, I gotta deal with it. But I'm saying once I apologize.
Yo, bro, I don't care if I'm wrong. If you hit me, bro, we gotta fight. That's it. I could be wrong, but if you pop on me, we gonna be fighting. I'm not about to do that. Just sit there and let niggas pop.
You accept my apology. How can it be something else? How can you do something after that?
So Munchie B accepted your verbal apology?
Yes, he did, champ. Yes, he did. Jesus Christ. He did, champ. These shits is killing me. We about to go to the next joint. This nigga Wack got his shit set up crazy.
Blood's supposed to say, well,
no, he don't speak. He don't speak for the Bloods.
At that moment, he did.
No, listen. He don't listen. He does not. Don't know one person speak for no Bloods. No one person speak for no Paul Rules. Period. And even on the Crip side, it's the same thing. No one person.
For me, I apologize to him. Like, I don't be understanding. Like, with 4Xtra, I said something about 4Xtra that Adam said. Then 4Xtra brought his whole gang with him to deal with me. So I be confused. Like,
you saying, well, why he didn't go up there and deal with Adam?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't go do nothing to Adam. He just threw the carrots. Adam's like he putting carrots in people's booty. He playing with people's booty. The moment I said I gotta die for it.
So you saying he let the white man play with him, but he want to eliminate the black man is what you say.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing to Adam. Adam said he laughed, he played, he smacked. I thought he gonna play with me too. He didn't play with me. He told me he gonna kill me. He said
Yo, bro. Bro. You can't play with people friends the way they can play with their friends, bro. I learned that from a young age. That's like a new dude coming on the block and everybody accept him and he hears some jokes going around and he think he cool enough to say the jokes too. Like, you gonna end up getting popped on. You the new dude on the block. Niggas ain't grow up with you. We ain't get no money with you. We don't really know you, but we accept you because your grandmother live over here, champ. Or one of your cousins, you know what I'm saying? But you cool. All right, cool. You a little funny and all that. But you think you could just make the same jokes about a nigga childhood. Like, nah, champ. It don't go down like that. It don't go down like that, bro. You can't make the same jokes everybody else make, champ. Why are you still in the dark?
That I bet not do content. He basically said if I didn't let him check me on camera, I couldn't walk out that building. That's what he basically said.
No. He didn't mind the back and forth.
Content. He basically said if I didn't let him check me on camera, I couldn't walk out that building. He smacked. I thought he gonna play with me too. He didn't play with me. He told me he gonna kill me. He said I bet not do content. He basically said if I didn't let him check me on camera, I couldn't walk out that building.
Damn, that was a hostage situation, gang. Ah, champ. It's getting worse. It's getting worse, champ. Facts. Unk ain't street, man. Yo, bro. A lot of these niggas get on the internet because you know, they got shunned by the streets. And they come on here, they make their stories about how they seen what they seen in jail and all this other shit, right? Me, nigga, I found this shit because somebody told me that I had a great voice from my music and I didn't want to do music no more. They said, bro, you should start just doing the podcast shit, like, and that's what I started doing, bro. 607 to me, it feel like he was an unsuccessful, which usually happens, street nigga. I mean, that's just what it's feeling like, because a lot of shit he's saying as a street nigga, you should already know. I thought he was gonna play with me the same way he played with Adam. I thought he was gonna play with me, bro. That's why you don't pet people dogs, bro. This is why you don't pet people dogs, bro. A lot of shit he's saying, you should already know. Mr. Zadina says, that's why I'm confused what Wack is up to. Flacco even reported he threatened his life. Wack is trying to save 4Xtra. He knows the narrative. He knows 4Xtra. You know, he knows the feds watch they pages hard. The police watch they pages. So I believe he's trying to prevent, you know, 4Xtra from getting in trouble. Even though if they wanted to get him for what he did, they could. It's already on. It's already on live. It's already on tape. It's taped.
That's what he basically said.
No. He didn't mind the back and forth.
Yes, he walked me in. When we came in and before the camera come on, he walked me to the back. I'm thinking we walking to the back and talk man to man. When we get back there, he started screaming. And when he started screaming, I looked up like, bro, what the fuck going on? He said, no, it's good. I just want to tell you, don't play with my name. I said, cuz Adam said that. I don't got no problem with you. He said, okay, bet. I said, let's just do the content, gang. I said, I ain't come for that. Let's do the content. I walked out to do the content. The whole time I'm doing the content, they sit nobody. They supposed to have free and no jumper. That's it. The whole time I'm sitting there, they got the whole door crowded. So when I'm looking to the left, they all surrounded by the door. They got security surrounded. They got the whole no jumper surrounded.
Oh,
so nobody in there was safe. Nobody.
Well, I don't.
yeah, Wack. Try to take up for that. Try to take up for that, bro. The telethon continues. Wack acting like this his real nephew. 4Xtra will get in his butt too, but you staying friendly with them. Yeah, Wack be picking and choosing who he want to try to make them feel like he's cool with them until they cross him the wrong way. Collie Green says, how do y'all know? How do y'all think Unk dumb if y'all want to? I see he didn't get touched yet. Yeah, I mean, he definitely didn't get touched yet. To me, I just don't like weasels. I feel like Uncle Weasel his way out of anything. Weasels are smart. Unc definitely is not dumb, but certain things he should already know. He thought he was safe there, which he ultimately was, but you could tell how scared he was, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. They were surrounding the whole building. They was inside at each door. They had the toast on them. That nigga was scared, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He was scared. He did what he had to do to get out that situation.
I believe he came with the intentions to physically do anything to you.
the presence, the way it looked, that they came and shut down the building. Like,
no, I get that. Shout out to
My son
YB.
said I get that.
No, I get that. I get that. You being from out of town, you seeing that, that's definitely a situation. And I know the situation was designed to get your attention.
You out of town and you seeing that, I know that made you feel it. Bro, nigga, if it was people from Cali, anybody in that situation would have felt a certain type of way. Anybody in that situation would have felt a certain type of way, bro. It's not just you know, him not being from there, so he don't understand the way it goes and all this other shit. Knock it off, bro. Knock it off. Anybody would have felt that type of way, bro. Don't try to take up for him, champ. Oh, no, it's nothing. You know, we do this type of thing all the time. You probably don't know. Like, nigga, nah, bro. He came in there and shut the situation down, champ, right?
You being from out of town, you seeing that, that's definitely a situation. And I know the situation was designed to get your attention.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
No, I was comfortable. Only thing I'm saying that after it happened, oh, we good. If I sat through that and I saw you, look, I ain't playing with you. I'm a man like you. I sat right there through that shit. I say I respect California. I know where I'm at. Show me some love then. Do we got love? That's why I'm confused. I don't know if we got love or they still. I sat there, gang.
Well, here goes the thing. If y'all sat there and interview for hour, 2 hours, whatever it was, you're back and forth. So you feeling like you really couldn't do your interview because you didn't want that to happen.
Listen, I'm a spiritual leader, gang. I'm a prophet of God. And everybody, they said Moses was crazy. They said John the Baptist was nuts. So I'm like, okay, I'm nuts. But they should, the way I got to understand California should understand me. I come with love. I told 4Xtra 10 times I love you. So why the fuck you steady mad at me? Get mad at Adam. Because Adam don't love you. He not.
Blake's got a
birthday. Said, yo, why he want Adam to get the smoke, champ? What don't he understand about 4Xtra's Adam's pet, champ? That's his pet.
Right, you getting your own money, I know. So I can show him how to get rich off this shit. And that's what I was telling him. But Adam ain't gonna show you shit, so quit stepping for him. Don't do me like that. I'm for you. I'm for the black and the brown. I'm Mexican too.
Okay, so do you understand? He went to spread his word. If he knew he was in certain lands, he wasn't gonna be disrespectful to those people. That wasn't gonna get his word heard.
That's why I'm not disrespectful. That's why I said I apologize. The only thing I did was content. Adam said he put carrots in the booty, gang. If Adam say you put carrot in the booty, then he put peanut. No, for real. You put carrot and peanut butter in the booty, and then when I said you want to knock me out to put it in my booty, I don't know if they're gonna put peanut butter in my booty and no jumper, gang. I don't know what the fuck going on.
I'm gonna be real. All these foods and that's some new wave shit. I don't know nothing about.
Nigga, it was all peanut butter and no jumper. They had, all I saw was peanut butter. Nigga, I ain't moving.
What you mean all you saw was peanut butter?
Peanut butter and carrots. Peanut butter and carrots everywhere.
Wait, slow down. You telling me, are you insinuating people came up there with peanut butter
and carrot in my boot?
Nah, they wasn't. They didn't come to do
that.
Come on, bro.
Yes.
My son said.
Getting back to, shout out to Fishing with Wiz, or the super chat. Listen, this is what we getting back to. So you left because you didn't think it was an understanding with you and 4Xtras.
4Xtra left before me. I didn't leave that. 4Xtra left before me. I left no jumper because Adam don't want to get no protection for it. Like, come on, gang. They have security smaller than me. And when 4Xtra rolls up, security will do nothing. They don't have no order, no schedule. I get there. Listen, if I'm supposed to be scheduled for 2, I'm there at 1. 4Xtra came at 5 o'clock. I was there since 2. I'm like, come on, gang. Like, I was waiting for that motherfucking thing. I be there waiting. I be there working.
Yeah, that's
4Xtra had to gather the troops. It took him that long because he was gathering the troops, champ. That bro said, yes, on my soul. He said, they wasn't going to do that to you. Yes, on my soul. They was. My son was scared, champ.
It's a little different. He's supposed to be on schedule. That's not normal. I don't think
that's set it up. He had to watch me. He had to make sure I was there. He had the people watching me. I knew it. I'm from St. Louis. I knew I was getting backdoored, but I knew if I left, then I couldn't tell him to his face what I came for. So I knew when I told him what I came for, he gonna get it. But
you got your car pulled for being a goofy. No, I don't believe that. I believe I believe that I'm saying this. I hear what you say. 4Xtras don't come up there like that all the time.
he came up there for me. Listen, and I said, I love you. I said, I love you, gang. And after he left, I gave him my spiritual bottle. I said, gang, take this. I'm a spiritual leader. You know, I'm a prophet of God. I said, I want to show you what I got for you. Nigga, we was good. And then
I gave him my spiritual bottle. It's crazy. You gave that nigga parting gifts after he threatened your life, champ? My son was really scared, champ.
they started posting this on the internet like you marked me out. I said, damn, I don't know if California getting marked out when you're surrounded by 50 niggas in an unmatched situation.
No, because that's a situation where the only thing you can do is survive.
I survived.
And didn't nobody, listen, nobody put their hands on you. For the record, didn't nobody rob 607. Didn't nobody go in his pockets. Nobody put their hands on him.
That's why I said it's 50-50, bro, because I'm not from a place where niggas just got the back door on you, pause. Like, niggas got the drop on you and niggas pull up and don't do nothing. I'm like, where I'm from, I'm expecting that shit to end bad, bro. They got the drop on you. This is why I'm 50-50, bro. I'm not for nobody, bro. I'm just reacting to the content. You feel me? It looked bad on both sides to me. That's just how it look, bro. I'm not used to seeing niggas pulling up on people wild deep, 50 deep, and not doing nothing and leaving and making a statement and all that, bro. Like, I'm just not used to seeing that, so it looks bad for me on 4Xtra's part. Did we had to do to survive, champ? To fight and troll another day. But like I said, the more situations like this occur, the more people like Charleston White and 607 Unc and academics, they get more power, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. They get more power.
Nobody put their feet on him. So at the end of the day, 607, like, I don't think you got marked out. I think you got addressed.
Yeah, I got love. They showed me how California coming, and I understood. I got the message, right? And I get the message. But at the same time, I'm just saying that California should understand me too. At this moment, from that shit with Munchie and from that shit with him, California should understand I'm here to stay. I'm not running, and that I'm here for everybody in the trenches. That's what they should get. They gotta get that part. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going.
Okay, now yesterday when we talked, I told you, when you say I'm Crippin' blood at the same, I told you out here on the West, they gonna hear that wrong. I know in Chicago, when you say I'm GD, BD, Vice Lord, I know they hear that wrong. My thing to you was,
hear it wrong? Yo, hear it wrong? Bro, there's no hear it wrong. If somebody say they blood and Crip, that's supposed to be impossible. That's supposed to be impossible, bro. What do you mean they hear it wrong? So what is he really saying, Chan? This nigga walks around with red and blue flags. Come on, Chan. Charleston White does apologize, Chan. He does. I seen a couple of videos of him apologizing to certain niggas and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen it on my soul.
Bro, you authentic enough to create your own slogans. That's a representation of everything. It's like a big old gumbo. So when you start saying it and you push it enough, everybody know that's what you mean. That way you ain't got to worry about the Crips or the Bloods or nobody taking it personal.
A lot of niggas is not smart enough to create slogans. They're not gifted enough to do that. Salute to the Clouder Team Max 5000, man. Everybody's not thinking about it like that. Whack 100, but you're right. You know what I'm saying? Whack 100 is right about something. 607 Unc, instead of saying he's all these different games, he should be making his own lingo up. I swear to God on my mama and those other shit, which he do, but he needs to try to incorporate that with the whole game banging shit too, bro. Because I don't know how long that I'm blood, I'm Crip shit is gonna last, champ.
Let me say this. Jesus said, "My sheep hear my voice." That's what Jesus said. He said, "My sheep." Listen, I come from a different cloth of people that gonna hear me, that's not gonna understand me. Listen, Jesus said.
Batcave, champ. The Batcave. We gonna get this a couple of more minutes and then we gonna go into the next clip, man.
Up 50.
I just want to hear what else this nigga got to say. And then we gonna go to the no jumper shit.
Got you.
Me, they gonna hate
Hold
me.
on, let me ask my woman, R&B, is that right? What? He said, Jesus said the world gonna hate you because they hated me first. That's a fact. Okay.
Yeah, Jesus said that.
You know my woman's an ordained minister. R&B know that book.
Listen.
He said I...
My girl is an ordained minister? Come on, champ. That's what I don't like about nasty ass snakes. How she an ordained minister with a BBL? And like, come on, champ. Is she an ordained? Oh, man, bro. That niggas would do anything for bread, bro. That niggas would do anything for bread, champ. This shit crazy. Nasty work.
Listen, Jesus say the world gonna listen. So I understand the hate, but I combated it with love, gang. When I told that man I love him, that's what I came for. I came to spread love to LA.
But
that's
you
what I
do know
for,
the
and that's what I'm gonna continue to do.
That gang bang, this is the home.
What, champ?
How you present yourself, you get people paying attention until you're looking at you. Then, like you just delivered a message, you just said, Jesus said, they gonna hate you because they hated me first. You just taught me something, right? So my thing is, if you say you ain't gonna run, then why you leaving the building? He gone? When we on this YouTube thing, this blogging podcast thing.
Yeah, all right. So that's it with the nigga 607, the unks of all unks, man. So what we learned, champ, 607 Unk called him out for the fade. All right. He said he got 50,000 if your man 4Xtra would take the fade. Champ. All right. So I want to see if 4Xtra take that fade. It's probably not gonna happen. I think mainly because 607 Unk is so small, like so much smaller than 4Xtra, but it would be a great sight to see. Champ, I'm not gonna hold you. It'll be a great sight to see. These niggas is here, man. You know your man Ant Buffet pops up, Munchie B, goddamn Lush, and Adam, the 20th of all tools, and they talk about 607 Unk. I want to watch a little bit of this to see what they say about what happened between him and 4Xtra. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
Here, everybody's favorite chuckler. The top laugh in
everybody's
America
favorite chuckler.
Moment, I do believe,
bro. Everything good with you?
They love the Ant Hefe laugh, man. Let me tell you,
the laugh track.
That's like a big meme I've seen in the Reddit. Is they'll just put like a weird joke and then they'll put a picture of Ant laughing his ass off, and it just makes you imagine Ant laughing at him.
True.
I feel like with that nasty throat back laugh, we go you stick his tongue out. That shit corny, nigga. He got mucus. The world's favorite chuckler, nigga. Come on, champ. What are we talking about?
Ant's laugh is one of those laughs. If it's like if you're roasting somebody and that laugh is gonna make you win the roast battle, but if it's laughing at you, it's the most devastating sound you're ever.
Because I think on the comedy podcast, it's more of a intentional thing that they either have like a couple of the like off camera people have mics so that they're laughing, and that kind of like fuels the conversation, makes the audience feel like it's funnier or whatever. Right. So I feel like Ant is kind of like a combo deal, because he's not only a podcaster, but he's also like the laugh track. Like he makes people believe it's funnier than they would think it was if left to their own devices, which is kind of magical.
You're kind of like the human embodiment of the NBA Jam voice. Like, he's heating up. You feel me? He's on fire.
My favorite game as a kid, for sure.
Yeah.
This nigga blushing. I ain't gonna hold you. I never seen a black nigga blush. This nigga turning purple, champ. Oh my soul. My son cheeks is turning purple. Pause. This nigga likes that, champ. Ah, yes, champ. Glaze me, champ.
You know, that's the weird thing about you and Munchie, to be totally real, is that like it feels like so many of the hosts kind of get shitted on and like kind of they like basically, I wouldn't say get a ton of respect from the other hosts. So, you know, it's like a common No Jumper podcast host type that kind of gets dumped on a lot. There's many examples of this we don't have to get into. Lush, I am staring directly at you for a reason. But it's like, you know, you only can like give people the amount of respect that they demand or seem to require. Well, and I feel like both of these guys kind of like, you know, they seem like they require respect and everybody is inclined to give it to them, which
that's because you're soft. That's because you're soft. So you give them more respect than you give everybody else because you're afraid of them. My son Adam just let niggas know that he's very afraid, champ. I'm not afraid of none of these niggas, bro. Nigga disrespect me, it's up.
This is just different than a lot of people we've had on here over the years, you know?
I think there's definitely truth to that. First of all, like I would say like the street cred of the hosts on this channel is exponentially like increasing as the arc progresses. Yeah. So these guys kind of got a different accent to them, you feel me, than previous hosts, by and large. However, I'll also say the more we get to know each other, the less formalities people stand on, and I feel like, you know, like, not that there won't be respect, but I think we
can mess around a little bit more as time goes by. Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, play with you. We'll show you a couple of fallacies, champ.
With life, you feel me? That's just like, you know, how stuff be, like, for real. Like y'all said, it's just like, you know, comfortability. You know what I'm saying? Respect barrier as well. You feel me? Just like you could point out like a ton of other hosts. I just feel like anybody can get tried.
Yeah,
you feel me?
sure.
People will try anybody, you feel me? But people are like more than likely they're gonna try to go for like, you know, the easier win. There ain't no easy win this way for sure. Like I ain't going for no disrespect because you feel me, I don't disrespect nobody. Like whether I dislike you or not, I'm not gonna just come out and disrespect you unless you just like in a line of fire, you know, you warranting that disrespect. Then it's like it's different. But you know, whether I dislike you or like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna just disrespect you and just be like, hey, and just come out and just, you know, just try to get on you. You feel me?
No, that's an interesting point too. Like these guys haven't really, or for sure, Ant like has not actually like tried to get on fools' helmets and get like me.
So now, Ant, just understand that they're gonna be trying to push you to crash out. Once Adam realized that you a tough bagel, he wants to see how tough it really is, bro. Pause. This is facts. They doing a lot of realizations right now. They realizing a lot. Like, hold on. We ain't really see Ant wild out yet, champ. He's getting all this respect, but we ain't see him wild out yet, champ. He ain't bang on the table or raise his voice yet.
I was poking the bear instantly.
We haven't tried to put either of these guys in the trick bag yet. We haven't like tried to like devise a plot with them.
The trick
That's
bag.
true.
You know?
You better be careful, Pepe. Buffet, you better be careful. The trick bag, bro. You let niggas play. See, he's testing you to see if you'll be okay with being in that trick bag, champ. Oh, yes, champ. That bag with kazoos and yo-yos. He's going to put you in that trick bag, champ. You sitting there like, tongue out. Look, tongue out, champ, at all times, bro. How was that to laugh, champ? We gonna test your might, champ. On my soul.
Sometimes we do be kind of like talking behind the scenes about like, you know, let's make some funny shit happen.
Funny that they said that the whole Unk thing. Adam said this. Adam.
Yeah,
but
they are saying that.
That was crazy.
But you know where that come from?
That was Adam would never set nothing like that up, boss. Right, boss? Oh no, I'm a good worker, boss. That was crazy. Nigga, how was that crazy? He just said he put you in the trick. He said he think about putting you in the trick bag. So how is it crazy? How is it crazy? My son would say anything to get on the right side. Come on, Pepe. Just be unbiased. Just sit there, you know what I'm saying? And see what niggas got to say, champ. Don't jump out the window, bro. Adam ain't say that was crazy. That nigga looking like, what am I gonna say to get out of this? Oh my soul.
Cause
look at Hefe.
You unking somebody compa. Like you like, you know what I'm saying?
Look at Adam.
Whatever. So I think they might be taking that from that.
I'm gonna be real, like in the past, mostly, currently, completely, I do not like to mess around when it comes to disrespecting gang stuff. Like, I don't like to make those jokes. I don't like to involve myself in it too much because that to me is like the number one thing that could make doing No Jumper in Los Angeles less comfortable, less fun, less, you know, interesting, less exciting, you know, if we get to the point where it's like, oh, there's just so much animosity towards us, etc. And I just have too much respect.
It's getting there, bro. Trust me. Whether you like it or not, somebody's gonna feel a way about you because it's happening on your platform. Facts.
For the overall culture that we kind of like exist within and shit. So like for sure, that is not something I ever would have thought of. I just want to clarify this. I've never ever heard this Hoover expression. I don't know if that's something that like
neither
people say.
I don't think any of us ever heard that.
It did really roll off his tongue as if this is something he had said many times in his life, which, you know, whatever, I get it. But definitely not something that I would have planned. Honestly, it took me like upwards of 5 to 10 seconds to even understand what he had just said because I was like I was looking at my phone. I was like distracted for a second or whatever. And when I realized, I was kind of upset. Like, I wish that I had, like, immediately said, hey, fuck out of here. That's not cool. Like, we don't appreciate that kind of energy.
Yo, Adam, shut up, nigga. Be quiet. This nigga talk about, I wish I would have stood up for Munchie B sooner, champ. I wish I would have stood up for the B team sooner, champ. Because you probably got them calls, too. You probably got a couple of calls, champ. Like, yo, you got niggas on there disrespecting the B team, champ?
Like the first, what he said in the first one?
Right.
I thought I heard wrong. I'm like, that ain't what he said for sure.
Yeah, there's no way he said that, right?
I think then a lot of dudes just be too invested in this shit, man. Like dudes, like I'm just seeing all like type of stuff because dudes, like first you got it was scripted, and it's like if you looking at it, like how was it scripted? Like you see the place that it came from, and like you know what I'm saying, and like how it came of. Talking about it was scripted, like in no way, form, or fashion are you watching this. Why would you believe this is scripted? And then second, like they said we basically on No Jumper to what was one of them little podcasts I seen saying they said Munchie B and Aunt Hefe is on No Jumper to take something. I was just like, man, these dudes is crazy, man.
I mean,
yo, bro, he always talking about me, bro. He always talking about my videos. Yo, Aunt, salute, Chip. I know you be watching, Chip. All you gotta do is apologize, Chip. That's all you gotta do is apologize. These dudes be talking about yo, bro, y'all be up there looking crazy, Chip. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all niggas be up there acting crazy.
Take something?
Take something. I mean, all right, this is my other thing too, and I don't know if Munchie's ever like peeped this, but it's something that I've just noticed myself like naturally doing is that I feel very defensive of Munchie. Like I want to protect Munchie because number one, we kind of like came together from a situation in which we maybe like weren't super cool, you know? So him even wanting to do podcasts or like even building that bridge and the fact that we've developed a relationship means something to me. And then in addition to that, with the whole blindness thing, I just like want to look out for you to help you out in whatever situation you might need help.
My son about to kiss Munchie B on his forehead, nigga. Mwah, on some Shaq shit. On my soul. Mwah. Fuck did you talk about, Munchie? I need to protect you. Yeah, this nigga's a hardened thug, champ. What are you talking about, bro? This nigga's a hardened thug, champ. Pause. What are you talking about, bro? All the stories that's out of Munchie B, nigga, you can't protect him. Don't put yourself in that situation. Don't. You're gonna take on a lot of enemies, bro. Munchie done probably did a lot of things, bro. You can't protect Munchie, first of all. You can't. Maybe at no jumper, but goddamn, bro, you don't want to put yourself in that line of fire, bro. He's bugging.
You know, I know you never mentioned being blind. You downplay it so much, but to be just totally real, like, yeah, you need help. You need like help getting out to the fucking car or whatever. And it's like I don't want to like ever be somebody who's like not looking out for you. You know, that's important to me.
I just trip off because just the week prior, I said, man, I'd rather sit away from him because he too unpredictable, and spontaneous.
And that was just because he had like been unbuttoning his belt, and you felt like he looked kind of zesty right over there.
He hopped on his knees, and then he getting up dancing, and I'm like, I don't want the nigga to dance in front of me or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, I don't want to sit. But
nah, so he got on his knees in front of Aunt Hefe, then he got up and started dancing. Is nasty work. See, they add more every time they talk about the situation. First, somebody said it was AI. It was in my comments, yo, bro, this shit was AI, bro. You making up shit, bro. All right, cool. Whatever. I thought it was AI. I thought I was wrong. Whatever. I chalked that up. This nigga Aunt Hefe do a video. Oh, nah. It was real, but it wasn't sexual. He got in character. He got very passionate in characters, what he said, verbatim. And he got on his knees and he put his elbow on my leg. So he was close enough on his knees to put his elbow on your leg. Copy. If he extended his elbow, the nigga palm would be on your stomach or on your chest, nigga. What are you talking about? Nigga, that's way too close. Why are you even here, bro? None of that. Now, Munchie B is saying he got up and did a dance. Ah, champ. The nigga ass was out. Champion. Come on, champ.
But then, the very next week, he said a slob word, 2 people over. I'm like, damn, if I was sitting like I was the week prior, you know what I'm saying? Nah, because he ain't a big nigga, you know what I'm saying? I get my hands on him then, you feel me? I'm like, man, this nigga is, bro. Hey, but he say it was an accident, right? But I was just paying attention, not the content, because that content creators or whatever. I'm paying attention to how he reacted to it after. Like, you still thinking it's a game or it's a joke, or you trying to take this show on a roller coaster.
He did a reaction to it?
No. I'm just paying who, me?
No, I said, did he do a reaction?
No. I'm just paying attention to him because, like, after that, he went on the news. I'm trying to see, because he said he apologized after that. I want to see if he was go after that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to pay attention to.
He did.
But he got to know that shit. And he picked the gang capital, bro.
Bro, he did, though. What? He did. He violated. Bro, the next day, like you said, he went on No Jumper News. And he violated you more. He said, I didn't know you was blood because you was blind. He said, if nigga Munchie B try to do something to me now, I'ma kill him. He said a whole bunch of shit. Bro. He was talking this shit. Nigga act like he didn't see that one. Copy. No pun intended, champ.
Yeah. Bloods and Chris, all niggas give a fuck. It's all over niggas' faces and shit, right? He picked here to come and chose. Because his whole thing is blood and Crips, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that shit gonna have to change in a minute.
But you saying he picked here is kind of like you giving in to the perspective of people saying it was scripted.
No,
I think he meant Los Angeles.
Moved to LA.
He meant LA.
And is making content. But because think about it, he'd be doing the GDBD Viceler, right? We all laugh. That shit doesn't hold any weight out here because nobody cares, right? If he was doing it in Chicago long enough, people would probably trip on him. But out here, if he was saying, I'm Hoover Blood Crip, whatever, like, I mean, I guess he does say that. But like, there's definitely like a a shelf life on
that's
that.
the first time he said that. I never heard like from the because after that I started cycling through shit, see how much of a habit that is, right? But I never really paid attention to this shit unless he was on No Jumper,
right?
But
he's playing with y'all. He's playing with y'all. Look at Ant realizing, oh shit, the nigga playing with us, bro. So he wasn't always saying that. No, not too much. If he was saying it, I didn't hear that shit. Not too many times, I'm not gonna lie. But he threw on the extra shit fucking with y'all, bro. It's just what it is.
He never said that word elsewhere, has he?
No. But he played with the Bloods and Crips a lot. I'm like, okay, so he know that Southern California what this based on, and that he made that his whole gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at the dude Cartoon, and then Cartoon upset about some things because Cartoon he breathed this Crip thing. He passionate, right? So like I'm like he pointing out certain stuff. I'm like, okay, this is just what he do. He be playing with shit he shouldn't be playing with, and I don't think it's gonna last long. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it depends on how important content is to him, but
no, it's about how important content is to y'all. It go both ways. He's gonna keep doing it because content is important to him, and y'all gonna keep allowing it because content is important to y'all. No way in shape or form did I think I would see somebody sit in a room with California, a blood in the Crip from California, and say I'm blood and Crip and have a blue flag and a red flag. I would have never thought I would have seen that, bro, in life. I'd have never thought I'd have seen that. But y'all put this content shit up there, bro, and y'all be letting shit slide, man.
But I know the blood thing can't happen again. You know
For sure. And you know, I kind of had a realization while we're out in Houston, or in Dallas rather, like Unc drove from LA to Dallas. He hung out with us for probably about 3 hours total, and then we did not see him the rest of the trip, which is I just say that to say that he's a different kind of dude. Like I just don't know anyone who's ever like would do that. Like to me,
and he's still out there, right?
Yeah, and he was supposed to be on the show today, but he thought it was Monday, even though it is in fact Tuesday. And he like
supposedly,
I mean, this is what he's telling me on the phone. Like last night when we talked on the phone, he said that he quit. And then and I said, well, will you just come back and do the No Jumper show tomorrow? And he said, yeah. And then today we realized he was still in Texas, and we called him, and he's just basically like, oh, I thought it was Monday.
I thought it was still today.
Some part of me doesn't even understand what the hell is going on with this guy. But in addition to that, like, all right, I got a viewpoint. Like, I think in his mind, this is a very, very good strategy to get attention and go viral, is that he's basically going to say the most offensive thing that he could think of in that moment, and then he'll just immediately start apologizing.
So that's why you got him on there, bro. This is why you brought Unc on there. This is why you have him there, bro, because he's going to say outrageous shit. Period. He's going to get the views. He's going to get the clips. This is just what that is, bro. Don't act like you just knew this, nigga. You smart enough to know, bro.
Hey, what you saying? That was he said that on purpose?
I think he knew what he was doing. That he was trying to like antagonize, and like just like he wanted to see how you would react. / he knew that it would get a reaction. I don't think that he's dumb enough to think that you could just say that. And like he even said, "I didn't know you were a blood. Get the fuck out of here."
Well, he got super mad at me for saying,
"Look, Aunt Hefe, because you now look right. It's crazy." Aunt Hefe made videos which I reacted to, of him saying the total opposite of what Adam is saying. He went crazy on the content creators for doing content saying 607 Unc knew what he was doing. No, 607 Unc is a character. He made a mistake. It was content. Y'all don't know. Yeah, bro. What about what Adam is saying? And now you just all go, sheesh, yeah, because when Adam say it, it means something to you. But when other people that's been doing the content, as soon as it happened, saying the same shit, he knew what he was doing. He knew it was going to get a reaction. Now you saying sheesh because you knew somebody should have did something. Munchie be like, so you saying he did it on purpose? Yes, nigga, what are you talking about? Everybody's been saying that. But the thing they have in common, Munchie B and Aunt Hefe, is saying, I don't be watching the content creators. The content creators be making shit. No. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let Adam tell you so y'all niggas can remember. Why you asking Adam if he meant it or not? Adam ain't blood. It don't matter what Adam think, nigga. He said it to you. He said it to you, bro. Nasty work. My son got a vag on the back of his neck. On my soul. Straight sideways vag.
You saying that was he said that on purpose?
I think he knew what he was doing. That he was trying to like antagonize and like just like
Look
he
at
wanted
Heavy.
to see how you would react. / he knew that it would get a reaction. I don't think that he's dumb enough to think that you could just say that and like he even said, "I didn't know you're a blood. Get the fuck out of here."
Well, he got super mad at me for.
Jeez, yeah. Cause you was on your shit saying, oh, he also said that he didn't know Unc was a blood. Dummy, you'll let people go and say whatever to you and you gonna believe it. Like, that was dumb. You was giving excuses of why y'all didn't get active, bro. You made wild videos and your fans ain't gonna call you out. But I'm gonna call you out, bro, cause you was sounding crazy. You was sounding crazy, bro. Oh, nah, he didn't know, bro. You was giving them excuses. And I'm doing the content, I'm putting it out, and you doing content, and you, oh, yeah, but these content creators don't know what they talking about. They got it misconstrued and all these other fucking words that you don't know how to use, nigga. What are you talking about, bro? Now Adam say it, and now you feel dumb. You hope that blows over because you already did the content saying the opposite, champ. Now Adam is telling you what it really is.
Saying exactly what you just said on this, like the next several
Look at
pods
him.
that
Look
we
at him.
really
Embarrassed, nigga. Embarrassed.
Bro, like this guy's really intelligent.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
smart. He knew what he was doing, and me even implying that he felt like I was now like creating narratives that are adding to his negativity. I was like, no, I simply think you're an intelligent dude that knows what the fuck he's saying and doing. Like, you have full employment of your mental faculties. You're a successful entrepreneur. You're not like there might be exaggerated aspects of your character, but you're really not like a J-Cat.
Yeah, man, I kind of feel different. I don't know.
Yes, Hefe, yeah. Embarrass yourself, champ. Embarrass yourself. I know you feel different, bro. I know you feel different, bro. Because you don't want the audience to believe that y'all sat there and let somebody disrespect y'all gang culture like that, bro. You think a person wearing a red and a blue flag and coming up there and saying all the shit that Unc say is just a character, bro? Or he know what he doing. He know he gonna get a reaction out of y'all. And if that's the case, then that shit should have been nipped in the bud, bro. Ain't nobody supposed to be playing with y'all. That's what I thought. Ain't nobody supposed to play with y'all. Look at Munchie B. Tight. He like, damn. Yeah.
Like I ain't trying to take up for him. I don't know, dude. Just
no, you're not trying to take up for him. You're trying to save face. That's what you're trying to do, champ.
Aspects of your character, but you're really not.
Because like you already did content.
Man, I kind of feel different. I ain't trying to take up for him. I don't know, dude. Just that he plays too much and he get into character, and just seeing him, he's liable to say anything. So with people like that, like I got a homie that's a comedian, and I've been hearing that y'all say that's what he's supposed to be, a comedian. Like, is he a podcaster or a comedian?
He's a comedian?
He's a combo. He doesn't actually just stand up.
Oh. All right, well, I just know, like, for, like, comedians, like, a comedian is liable to say anything. For sure. Yes. You got to watch out. Like, I don't like her.
A comedian? So now Unc is a comedian now, champ. You use any excuse to make sure that you still save some face. You got a lot of face to save, champ. But you're trying to save a little bit of face. Now he's a goddamn comedian. Now he's Richard Pryor, champ. What are you talking about, bro? Is he a good? So you don't know what he is, but he can come in there and play with you. You don't know what he is, but he can come in there and wear red and blue flag. You don't know if he, like, come on, man. Nasty, bro. His fans ain't gonna call him out. I will, though.
My homie say some crazy shit to his granny that was just like, I was like, man, even if I was a comedian, like, bro, I'm not about to say that, you tripping. And he had to tell me, because I try to check him in front of his grandma, like, no, bro, you know, comedian, all she understanding this and that. But long story short, I didn't think that, like, I thought it just like happened to just come out like Munchie B was just on him about the Hoover thing and woo woo and was playing with him, and he just like happened to have a flashback and come out and like wooty 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 woo. I don't think.
Hey, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? These guys are not smart, bro. Hefe, you're not smart. You should not talk too much. You should just laugh. They like your laugh. You should just laugh. Agree with everything Adam say and laugh, bro. I'm trying to give you longevity in this game, bro, because you're crashing. You see how Munchie B is sitting there? He's silent, he listening, and he taking in the knowledge. That's what you should be doing, champ. Shut your mouth. Your cheese-fingered mouth, champ. Oh, my soul. What are you talking about, bro? Munchie B was playing with him on some Hoover shit, so he played with him back and said, Slob is crazy work. That's crazy work. That means he did it on purpose. That you just explained why he did it on purpose. You trying to make up an excuse of why y'all sat there and didn't get active, bro. You're trying to make excuses up, bro. And it's looking bad for you, champ. Oh, my soul, it's looking bad.
Like happened to just come out like in front of his grandma, like, nah, bro, you know, comedian, all she understanding this and that. But long story short, I didn't think that, like, I thought it just like happened to just come out like Munchie B was just on him about the Hoover thing and woo woo and was playing with him, and he just like happened to have a flashback and come out and like wooty 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 woo. I don't think that he was like trying to do it, trying to get a reaction out of Munchie. I just don't.
You know, I need to be.
Of course you don't, because that would look bad on y'all. That would look bad on y'all, bro. You have to be against that. If you believe that he did that to get a reaction out of Munchie B, that looks bad on the whole gang culture, because y'all sat there and y'all let him say a word he was not supposed to say at all, period. Period. So y'all gotta save face. At least Aunt Hefe is trying to save face. We about to see what Munchie say just now. But Aunt, bro, you looking terrible, bro. That's a terrible take, bro. That is horrible, bro. I could tell there was no diplomas in your past. None of that, champ. Not one. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Playing with him, and he just like happened to have a flashback and come out and like wooty 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 woo. I don't think that he was like trying to do it, trying to get a reaction out of Munchie. I just don't.
You know, I need to be talking like faster than they thinking.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I heard the slob shit, I'm like, what? Because I thought he was trying to say something else and he just country or something. You know what I'm saying? Then he said it again.
Yo, what?
No, but the energy started though when Munchie like made it clear he didn't want to sit next to him. No, it's
like, bro, y'all make so you niggas is making up everything, bro. I thought he was a comedian. I thought this, I thought that. I thought he didn't even say that because he country. What? But he said it twice, so you can hear it better, champ. Oh my soul.
Oh, you think that's when he decided to troll him?
Yeah.
I mean, this is my thing too, is that we all saw how awkward.
Moving forward, I want to sit next to him though.
Okay.
No, my daughter's like you know what I'm saying?
I think you deserve that. I think you deserve the opportunity to be able to grab him by his lapel if he offends you again. I like that idea. I don't think that's totally out of the realm of possibility, but also, like, this is my thing. We saw how annoying and bad it gets when hosts disrespect each other's hoods on this podcast. We all remember NAP Gate with DW and Brick Baby. Not gonna lie, legendary content, extremely entertaining, but overall very bad for the camaraderie and the relationships that we're all trying to build when that kind of stuff comes into play, because then you have tens of thousands of street affiliated people who care about this stuff on the sidelines who are casting judgment and judging people. And I saw it. I saw people making videos about Munchie. I from just talking to Munchie, I could tell that he's got people hitting him up left and right. And I just feel like if we're going to sit here and all do a podcast together, for sure, those boundaries, like when we did the yeses and nos or whatever, there's one that we didn't feel like we had to fucking even say. It was we shouldn't.
No gang.
Yeah.
But he brought it up. Munchie did bring that up.
Right.
Like,
people ain't been hitting me up. They been more so, oh, we coming with you next week, we go fuck them up type shit. I'm like, nah, you feel me?
Right.
It been some shit like that. It been some content niggas, and then if it's some bloods that's on the internet, they ain't been to their hood in 30 years. It ain't like, like no, for real.
Downplay everybody that's trying or that's saying the real shit. They either just content create. Yo, bro, you don't know how much dirt niggas done did. You just got caught slipping. You got caught slipping, bro. You don't know how. You don't know where niggas is from, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was. I take offense to anybody that talk like that, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't that tough, bro. You not. You just had a nigga come up there and play with you, bro. Blind or not, nigga. You want to talk about what the content creators is posting. Nigga, you got disrespected in front of your face twice and did nothing. This is just facts. This is facts. Don't talk about what the content creators is doing. It's your job to make sure that type of shit don't happen so we can't clip up the content, champ. Straight like that.
Like all of them. But hey, I don't know.
What about Tayeb Third? What about Tayeb Third? What he said? How do you feel about that, Munchie?
I didn't see nothing offensive with what he said. He was like,
he said you should have punched air. He said you should have started swinging and punched air.
It's because people know me, right?
Yeah, that's
and they expect, like, you know what I'm saying? They expect certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, damn, I go on somebody with the don't cuz me. Oh, I did too much. But then somebody that ain't from California say some shit that I believe that he overspoke himself, like, you know what I'm saying? Then like, but it don't even matter what the internet talking about. It's him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm paying attention to him and everything after that day and what he put in posting. But he ain't really, you know what I'm saying, gave me nothing to, you know what I'm saying? But I thought he was gonna be here today.
Oh, I know what was said real quick. So basically, one dude that like spoke on it was like that, and in month, basically, no, he didn't know. One dude was like that. Everybody that comes on No Jumper is compromised, and then on top of that, he contradicted himself and say, "Oh, but if that was King Pill in there, King Pill would have took off." And then the other dude say that Munchie B and Ant is basically compromised, and we here to take Adam slander.
Oh, we here to take Adam slander?
I feel like I haven't really given you guys any of the slander that past hosts have felt.
Did you literally just like preface this whole episode by saying like,
yo, this nigga laugh, yo, he's a terrible laughter, bro. Nigga just thought he said something. Bro, how about the fact that 607 Unc knew exactly what he was doing? So y'all got paid there to take slander. On my soul. Y'all got paid to sit there and take slander. So that person was correct. I'm not going to hold you. The King Pill shit, I don't never say what one person would do if they was there and all that. I'm not a meat muncher. On my soul.
Fools don't be playing with them like that. That's kind of weird.
I mean, I feel like you
be laughing at, but it be funny. But I was like, these people was crazy. But everybody entitled to their opinion.
Like, I mean, a lot of them was fucking with this content shit, but I'm just focusing. All right, like Whack, man. He the most disrespected person on the internet, and he talking to him. I'm like, man, what is he talking about? I don't get it. I'm like, whatever. But you know, Wacko, he gonna do his thing or whatever.
I looked a lot different.
This nigga always wants to talk about Whack 100, bro. Talk about the disrespect from 607 Unc, bro. I'm about to find the full extra shit.
30 years later, decided to complete.
Came out on Sunday. I didn't realize that they were going to include this, but I had just said the Hoover blank remover thing, but I said the word stain. Now, the reason why, you can go search this on Google, there is a product that is literally in my home that is called the Hoover blank remover. It's for getting rid of...
Yeah.
I had said it. Like, I said the name of it, but I didn't realize it was going to be in there. It sounded weird because it was, like, out of context. It was, like, the first thing that you heard me say in the podcast. I had them cut it out. in addition to that, I'm an idiot. I didn't even know that was a slur. I didn't even know that that's what they called them or whatever. Or maybe I knew, but I had forgotten. Either way, I snipped it out of the video because that was not intentional at all. So I would like to apologize for anyone. I don't think anybody who was actually from there saw it or cared. Nobody hit me up, but I did see people talking about it in the chat and in the Reddit. So that was unintentional on my part.
That was real cool because I said staying and that shit is supposed to be somebody else's game. I mean, so I had to apologize, because we do respect it. Like, nigga, shut up, bro. Why you even playing? Why are you playing, bro? Because Hoover is a gang. So you said Hoover, stain remover, but that was for the stain is what they call somebody else. So that was another slur. See, you didn't know. 607 Unc knew what the hell the S word is, champ.
I was actually referring to a cleaning spray that you can find online.
That's a Bombardier of errors if I've ever seen one right there. You feel me? Like, straight up.
That was great, Lush.
No, but also as far as that whole thing, like the 4Xtras pod, right?
Okay, we're ready to get into that?
I mean, yes, I feel like...
Have we done enough? Yeah, all right.
It's an adjacent
we've done enough to cover the immediate interface of Munchie and Unc, I think. So now we could talk about the 4Xtras pod, which kind of has led to this new dynamic where Unc is unsure if he even wants to work here. So basically, I was in Texas all weekend and everything, so I was talking to the team. I said, yo, one podcast would be great that we could make happen while I'm in Texas. Let's get Unc and 4Xtra together.
You said that last week, and that's what led to me saying, well, you gonna tell them you from Hoover? You gonna let them know you got the Hoover tag?
And I do not think that actually got discussed, right?
I specifically avoided
that's how that even came up.
It was already too heated.
No, but Wax said, oh, he brung him up. No, he said
that didn't come up. I did it.
No, he said about putting them together in a pod. I'm like, well, is you gonna let them know you from Hoover? You got the Hoover tag? And that's when he started getting pressured up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real Hoover. I'm straight Hoover. All that.
So if he got pressured up and he took that shit seriously, why are y'all saying he didn't know what slob was? And he didn't mean it disrespectfully. Y'all being oxymoronic, champ. Y'all want to believe he's dumb and he country and all these other rhetorics when it fits your narrative. But then you believe the other parts. You don't believe some parts about it. Even like, come on, man. Like, it's either he's saying real shit, he's saying shit, or he not. Either he mean it or he don't. All the way around.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
He said I'm straight Hoover.
Yeah, I'm straight Hoover. No, he said I'm straight Hoover. Like, I guess I'm Hoover for real type shit. But Wax said he brought him up.
I thought he was some 60 Hoover.
No, he did say that too.
He's a mixed breed.
He was saying that too.
How you gonna say I'm straight Hoover?
That's what he said, bro. He said something about putting them together. I'm like, shit, what you gonna tell that nigga that you from Hoover? Shit, I think that's what he should know. Right?
And that's like the whole thing, like,
and that's when he got pressured up.
But judging from the vibe that day, because
and nobody said nothing about fighting. He said I don't fight. He went straight to I don't fight.
Oh yeah. I'm from St. Louis.
Adam like ain't nobody saying nothing about fighting. He's like, I don't fight. Y'all niggas, y'all bred to fight. Y'all skinny got skinny legs to be.
Big tops, little bottoms.
I'm like, no, but the boy Adam said.
That's how much you be memorized the whole life.
I got him pressured up about not working that no jumper because of that.
Man, he gonna be more pressured up. He keep at it, bro, with the gang shit.
Agreed, but okay. So
he said a lot of things that weren't true.
I didn't know how negative 4Xtra was going to basically be towards Unc because I kind of forgot that Unc had said a bunch of gay stuff about 4Xtra. He kept saying that the reason why he wanted to go to jail was because he likes getting hit extra and all this kind of stuff. Like he said a bunch of that shit. I kind of forgot because he just says a million different crazy things or what.
You ain't forget, champ. I'm pretty sure, Adam, you did not forget, champ. You thought it was going to be controlled chaos, as you like to call it, champ. Champ. It wasn't.
Never. I actually thought that if anything, the main thing that 4Xtra was going to lecture him about, which was going to be kind of ironic because it's his ops technically, but I thought 4Xtra was going to be telling him, you can't be saying that kind of stuff around gang members from LA. Like, I thought he was going to be pissed about what he said in front of Munchie, even though 4Xtra and Munchie don't get along. It turns out.
So you sit him in there to get confronted either way. Either way. That's like you telling somebody to hold your dog or get your dog, and you sitting there laughing, champ, and you lock the door, and they in the room together, champ. You just let your dog out and close the door and say he's playful.
I don't think that really became a centered conversation.
It was
brought up, right?
But yeah,
but it wasn't like a big thing. Instead, 4Xtra was really concerned about the disrespect that he felt, and I think 4Xtra also had words with Unk off camera, and in Unk's description, Unk said that 4Xtra basically said, "I'm gonna kill you," which honestly,
he was playing.
Right, for sure. He was probably joking around. I've heard 4Xtra say that a lot about things that I think he didn't seriously intend to do.
This is the cleanup crew right here, champ. He sounded like he meant that shit, and even if you playing, bro, you cannot play like that. If you gonna play like that, make sure it's not on camera. You can't play like that, bro. The police see that shit, but they're not gonna think he play. Oh well, it's just content. No, he looked very scared, and 607 is still talking about it, champ. He was just playing. Everybody at one time in unison. He was just playing. Oh my soul, nigga sung that shit. He was just playing. What are you talking about?
He was playing.
Right, for sure. He was probably joking around. I've heard 4Xtra say that a lot about things that I think he didn't seriously intend to do that in situations, But either way,
that was not a threat.
Unk was freaked out by it.
That was not a threat. Shut up.
Comes on to the podcast, and he ended up feeling as if he was set up and jumped, and that No Jumper was intentionally making him look bad. My response to that immediately would be like, there's a bunch of gangsters who do podcasts on here. One of them, you use the term to disrespect his hood repeatedly in front of him. The other one, 4Xtra, you implied that he was having gay sex in jail. What the fuck did you think was going to happen making those kind of jokes? Especially somebody like 4Xtra. Like, does he seem like the king of restraint and just, complacency? Like he was just going to sit there calmly in front of you after.
So why did you have them on the same podcast together, bro? You know all the same shit that Unk know. As a matter of fact, Unk probably thought Adam got this shit under control. Adam know what I be doing up here. I be wilding out. He wouldn't have me sitting in front of somebody that's going to bring 50 people in here with straps. Come on, bro. You knew exactly what was going to happen. Just like he knew what could have happened, but he probably thought that you had more control over your place. Nigga, that's a lawsuit. Straight up. Nigga, I was threatened and all like, bro, you got to protect your business, bro.
After you had said this kind of stuff about him, doesn't really seem likely. So it's kind of hard to pivot into viewing Unk as a full-blown victim, given so many of his statements.
100%. He said something about whack ass. He said, before I do something, power whack, I need to see if his asshole wrinkled or something. He just, I'm like, damn, this nigga crazy. Like,
but I kind of felt like 4Xtra's, he didn't just come right out and make it about the Munchie situation.
What's real and original?
Champ.
Stop playing like
with all gang members
with all
out
this
here,
gang stuff, and 4Xtra's. He didn't just come right out and make it about the Munchie situation.
No, he didn't.
It was much later.
But he was on him on camera too, like as far as like, look, bruh. Stop playing like
with all gang members
with all
out
this
here,
gang stuff and you being disrespectful and stuff like that. Like, man, stop playing. All that character shit. Like, ain't nobody going for that, man. You need to like for real, like stop playing.
That's over.
Here's the thing that I don't get, right? To me, Unk is.
It's over now, champ. It's over. Kelsey Allen says tough used to box. Nah, I never boxed. I took karate for like 17 years. I did that for like 17 doinks. I had no choice. On my soul. But yeah, I guess the character shit is over now. I don't know, man. I think Unk could be back, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. I think Unk could be back. But you're not gonna be able to do nothing because he's probably not gonna play with y'all again like that. Once is enough.
is like, you feel me? He bought a pair of cleats. He bought a mitt. You feel me? He's like, oh, I just signed to a major league team. I'm in the major leagues. And then he's like, oh my God, they just threw 98 miles per hour fastball. Like, oh my God, this ball curves, a slider? I didn't know they were going to throw sliders. Like, bro, you asked for this. You said you wanted to change the trajectory. You're going to save everybody from the evil pitfalls of gangbanging. We're all the same. He's kicking all this shit. Okay. So you get put in front of the real members, and then you are surprised when there's like kickback and animosity. I thought you ain't new to this. You true to this. It's a nucleus. Like, how is this an issue?
Dear God.
Now, this nigga lush mustache is too wide, champ. It's too wide. It shit like a broom, like one of them outside brooms, a push broom. On my soul. With the brown bristles, on my soul, he got the push broom stash. On my soul, it's too wide, champ.
Now, it's mad confusing, especially because the day of, so when
Wait, hold that thought. I just need to send a big shout out to our even straight. I hate to cut you off there, but I was supposed to do that a few minutes ago. Okay, what were you saying?
So like that day, first a lot of 4Xtra
Okay,
people got
heavy.
there, you feel me? And then like
Just happy
Unc
to
and
be
his
there,
people
champ.
got there, but 4Xtra wasn't there yet, and he winds up coming later with even more people, right?
Okay.
As that's happening, we about to start the music stream. So apparently 4Xtra, like when Unc's getting introduced to the different members or whatever, like he feels like they're pressing him, and you guys know
That's how
like,
you greet you. No,
yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. That's literally a greeting. If I'm like, "What's up, Adam 22, New Hampshire Crip?" You feel me? Like that's how you introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? You say your name and where you're from. It's not necessarily an aggressive act by doing that. Unc felt, he's like, I walked in, I got surrounded by fools talking about 40 Crip, 40 Crip, 40 Crip.
Right.
And I guess he didn't understand that. But then apparently, I didn't hear this, but I guess 4Xtra off the back was pressing Unc, and they had a conversation off cam previous to when they came on cam. So I was starting the music stream. I didn't even arrive at their pod until like 6 or 7 minutes in. And then by the time I did, what made him turn up the second time was when he basically said, Unc was like, I walked in the room and everybody was talking about 40 Crip, 40 Crip, 40 Crip. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means. And then that just like, not only extra, but then all his people were like, what? You ain't say that. Da, 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 da. So it was like kind of.
Which I think, like, in his mind, that's not an offensive.
I don't think he meant it. I didn't think he meant it offensively.
Right. Yeah. But also, I think
y'all niggas always think he don't mean shit offensively, bro, with his offensive shit that he said. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give Unc the most benefit of all doubts. I've never seen somebody get so much benefit of doubts, champ. His doubt benefits is runneth over, champ.
I think he knows when he says something like that it's likely to get some kind of reaction, but it still leaves a little bit of room for him to be like, you know, I didn't jump out the window 100%. I didn't say the craziest thing possible. But I think in general, I mean, this is part of a multi-layered discussion, but I think that, you know, we need to be making sure that people respect that they can't just bring hella people here. You know, like I don't know how many people are actually here, but Unc was describing like, well, I had like 50 people around me. I'm like, bro, what do you like? Why is that even being allowed? We had security that day. This isn't supposed to be a situation where anyone can bring that many people in here. And I don't know why, like I wasn't here, but I don't know why that's not being respected by the people who were here.
Nigga, because you got employed gangbangers that work at your establishment, guy. What are you talking about? You cannot control them. If they really wanted to violate, they will violate, bro. They are violators, bro. This is what they do. They violate, bro. They are gangbangers, bro. Don't let I'm trying to be a changed man shit fool you, bro. Ain't none of these niggas graduate. They was all wildin'. They was not scholars. These niggas are GB bagels, champ. This is facts. Know who you dealing with. I don't know why 4Xtra would bring 50 people in here. It was 50 people? Oh, man, they already know they're not supposed to do this. Like, bro, who are you, bro? Them niggas didn't have dads. What are you talking about? Niggas didn't have a lot of them niggas didn't have dads, bro. Nigga, you trying to be nigga. Yo, bro, it's crazy, right? Before we keep going, I had a skit group I was doing skits. You know what I'm saying? We was called the Skit Bros. It was me and like 3 other dudes. They was all younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, big bro, but I'm teaching them about the business shit. I'm like, bro, we got to shoot content every day if we going to make this shit poppin'. There's other niggas doing content. We got to get on the ball, bro. We got to do this shit. And one nigga pulled me to the side like, yo, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you acting like my dad, bro. Like your dad. Champ, nigga, this nigga ain't have a dad, bro. I forgot who I was talking to, champ. I can't really structure you, champ. There's been no structure. I can't structure you. You're a grown man. There's been no structure. Adam, you can't structure these niggas. The only structure they've had was gangbanging. These niggas is infant, baby, tiny, lil, zygote, champ. On my soul. Zygote.
Here.
You never
And,
seen that
and,
amount of
and in
people?
addition to that, why is 4Xtra even like, he's been here long enough. He knows that that's not cool. We've told him that many times.
He was pretty deep. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Like he was. I'm not.
It wasn't Travis Ford deep.
He said he was pretty deep. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, that got exaggerated a lot. At some point, that became 100 Crips.
No, that was really,
that was like a solid 20.
No, they were like 30, 40 deep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard around 40, but
Travis and them.
Even with that group, I'm talking about with the 4Xtra.
So if Travis Ford was 30, 40 deep. And 4Xtra, he said, they were like, so 4Xtra was about 30, 40 deep, champ. I don't think 607 Unc was lying. I don't think 607 Unc was lying about that. 4Xtra came up there with 50 niggas is diabolical, bro. For 607 Unc is nasty work.
Group, I don't think it was that aggressive. That's just how niggas grade each other. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
Yeah, but why would you bring 50
Right. So
dudes?
niggas
Why would you bring 50 dudes though? What are you talking about? Y'all niggas is biased, bro. Like, y'all niggas is biased. Nah, bro, he came there to show out, bro, intimidate, bro. That's what he came there for. I don't think it was aggressive. Nigga, did you not see the footage?
But
Travis and them.
even with that group, I'm talking about with the 4Xtra group. I don't think it was that aggressive. That's just how niggas grade each other. You know what I'm saying?
No, it
And
wasn't.
he not used to that.
Right.
So if niggas coming out, what's up? Trey Gangster, he looking like that ain't begging him. Nah, they introducing themselves. Nigga, I like that's just how gangbangers. It's
pretty regular.
They didn't even say where you from.
I hate that. That'll make me get into it with somebody fast. Like if they bang aggressive or say they hood twice, bro. Like say that shit regular, bro. Like
Nah, but
like,
they was though. We greet each other. What's up? Much it be IFG, but you might
I
get
know
real.
a difference from monotones and somebody just that's how they talk. Some people be extra, bro. Like you know what I'm saying with the way
My son looked like the last bean pie under the plastic, under the light, nigga, on my soul. When you go to goddamn Kennedy Fried Chicken or one of them joints in the hood, and they be having the little sweet potato pies with the fucking plastic wrap over it. My son sweating inside the my son like he got plastic wrap on my soul. Nasty work.
they say they hood and come in and want to be with it, like, bro, hold the fuck
And
on,
then you gotta
bro.
expect that energy when people seeing your whole gimmick. Your whole thing is making fun and thinking shit funny with this gangbang shit. So maybe they was banging on them aggressive after like so cause you gotta know not to fuck with the play with the 40s, nigga, 40 crip. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a different that's a different character. I'm talking about like other members with other members.
But I mean, like, given the way that 4Xtra podcasted with him, I think that it's fair to say that all of his homies were probably told, hey, this guy has disrespected 4Xtra. So
you ain't gotta be told.
We're not gonna just beat the shit out of him, but let's at least let him know what the vibe is.
But they also, to be fair, when they introduced themselves to everyone in the office, they did the same.
Nasty work.
And 40 Crip. Hello, how you doing?
Brian.
No, for sure. But okay, in addition to that, I would just like to say this. We are rolling out the UNC and 4Xtra content. It has proven very, very difficult for us to get this content uploaded and monetized. So as a result, the clip that was supposed to come out today, the team is still censoring words out of it and working on getting it approved because there is so much swearing and profanity that there's just tons of edits that need to be done. Now, the great thing about that is that all the fans out there, you can watch the whole thing right now with no censorship at all. All you have to do is quite as quickly as we would like, because there is so much swearing and profanity.
If people don't know how difficult, how strenuous them edits be, all the cursing and going.
My heart goes out to someone like Laura who was working on.
Very, very strenuous. Steve Anderson said commercials taking over the world. Bro, I be outside so much, and every time I come inside, bro, right, I sit down and I be like, all right, bro, let me get my stream ready, because it be right about time, bro. That's why I be late. I be outside all day, bro, running around, bro. Look, my phone is dead. I was going to pay the shit. I keep forgetting to pay for the premium, bro. Like, I don't be having no time. And every time I jump live, bro, my phone always be on like 10%. And then I go live, and then I see a commercial like, oh shit, I was supposed to pay for the YouTube premium, champ. I'm gonna pay for that shit once I charge my phone, man. I'm tired of these damn commercials, bro. I don't know how niggas do it, bro.
On that right now. Okay, but in general, also, this is something that I've observed. It feels like there's been a couple of different events, and I feel like I'm sort of watching the audience. I still think they love 4Xtra, but I feel like their relationship with him is starting to shift a little bit. I feel like there's a significant number of comments on that Unk podcast, like a significant portion, that feel like the vibe was mean, bullying, and just like I feel like I'm witnessing a little bit of a heel turn.
And you could thank Stino for that, because I was the first nigga to call 4Xtra out ever on the internet. You can go back and do the knowledge, champ. Somebody can't be woofing on the internet for too long and keep that audience, bro. You gonna have to prove itself.
I'm not saying that is how I feel, but I'm saying that I've seen a lot of people have that opinion. And in addition to that,
he's disposable. Go ahead, fire him.
I saw a lot of feedback about him not wanting to fight King Pill that was not flattering, where people felt like, how are you going to talk this much about fades, and then when Adam has a fade that's presumably going to pay you well, you're just not into it? And I think a lot of people didn't really care for his reasoning, even though I think a lot of us understand it. If somebody's disrespecting your neighborhood or whatever, then that's one
but
thing.
he didn't want to do it before the disperspect.
Exactly.
But when do you enter the realm of celebrity? What makes you a celebrity? Because I don't feel like no celebrity. I just feel popular.
Look, I ain't gonna even tell you. Look, it's places I can't go. I'll be wanting to be poo shiestied up, even before no jumper made it better. Just like off my channel alone, everywhere I go, somebody recognizes me. You feel me? But I don't never play or want to feel like I'm a celebrity because I'm a regular person, bro. I don't even care about celebrities. Like, they regular people.
This nigga don't go nowhere, bro. Where do you go? This nigga act like he be going out of state, or he be going to Vegas, or he be going like, nigga, you don't be going nowhere. Arizona, nigga, you don't be going nowhere, nigga. You stay in your environment. The furthest you go is to no jumper, bro. What are you talking about? Of course they gonna know you. It's 1,000 Crips that, nigga, it's 30,000 niggas that love cripping that follow you, nigga. Of course, if they see you out in the street, nigga, they gonna say something to you. Of course, bro. Of course. What are you talking about, bro?
To me too. But it's funny you say that, because a podcast channel hit me last night and was like, hey, Ant, can I ask you a question? I'm like, what's up? So they was like, they spoke on the 4Xtras, King Pill, and the Unk thing, and asked me how I felt about the situation. And I was like for me, like, come on, anybody is being sensitive trying to say that 4Xtras was bullying another grown man. 4Xtras was just being firm with that dude because he know that dude will get in character and say something that will get him in a jam. So I'm gonna just be firm with you and like let you know, I'm not playing with you. Like, I know
he wasn't bullying 607 Unk. He was just being firm with him. Bro, I just be trying to show y'all the dumb shit, bro. Like, we are so real here at the Republic. It's insane. We can say 607 Unc is a clown. We can say, bro, he meant to do that. And we can also say, y'all soft because y'all let it happen. We can also say 4Xtra wilded out and he bullied the shit out of Unc, bro. He brought 50 niggas there. They surrounded him. I believe all that, champ. He bullied him. He standing up over him. He talking crazy to a nigga. That's not being firm. Firm is you sitting in your seat and yo, bro, listen, I'm not even on that playing shit right now, bro. That's firm. Getting up. Oh, you will die. I will have you on a stretcher, champ. You're going to pass away. Bro, that's nigga, that's past bullying.
You might be thinking it's a joke because we on camera and we streaming and all this, but I'm not playing with you. You know what I'm saying? But then the flip side of it is people was like, well, why he on, you know what I'm saying, want to fight King Pill or be on to do this with King Pill and this and that. And I'm just like, man, you know, that's whatever reason and, you know, that's his reason. And I don't know, like, I can't answer that. But, you know, people.
And why you don't want to take the fade with me, bro? Why you don't want to take the fade with me, bro? Because you don't want to fight nobody from across the pond. This is what you said. I'm not entertaining no setup fights with niggas from across the pond, bro. You just gonna have to come out here and see me when you see me and all this other fly shit. You getting called out for fades too, but don't worry, because when I surpass your subscriber count, I'm not even gonna want to fight you no more, bro. You gonna be knocking on my YouTube window. And I'm going to tell you scat, cat. On my soul, I'm going to tell you scat.
Definitely was asking that question for sure.
He did have a very long, like, explanation.
I'm just saying, he's that's what I say. What makes you a celebrity? Because he think King Pill is beneath him and he's not worthy of a fade, even for money. And that's weird. But you want to fight a Zeus star, the plumber dude. You know what I'm saying?
A snitch.
And a snitch. You know what I'm saying? And then he like, how tall is the plumber? 5'8"?
He's 5'8". He's much smaller.
5'8".
King Pill is more of a good fight, like a fairer fight. I think.
And I got references from King Pill. The homies that have been in jail with King Pill, he's retarded and he a squabble and he don't mind squabbling. So I'm saying, what make him unworthy of a fade for some money? You just came from the county jail where you do it for free for nothing and a trip to the hole to eat juke balls.
And I get where 4Xtra is coming from because he wants to fight somebody that he sees as being on his level. But when you see me, like, I thought that by putting it out there that this was fight, I was trying to make it happen. That
call 4Xtra out for a fade, bro. I called 4Xtra out for a fade months ago. Me and Uncle Bang at the same time. Champ, pause. 4Xtra only mentioned Uncle Bang because Uncle Bang got more subs than me. He didn't mention me, even though people was reacting to the video. That nigga ain't mention me, bro. Them niggas don't really want to do nothing with me, bro. I'm not too far removed, so they think. You know what I'm saying, like, bro, they know I'm not all there, champ.
he would just do it because, you know, he's just been trying to get into this whole fight thing for so long. And I think to a lot of people, him, like, King Pill just not having enough clout, which I agree. Like, you're bigger than King Pill for sure. But, like, a lot of times when you see these celebrity boxing matches, it's not necessarily people that are, like, super evenly matched in terms of fame or whatever.
Isn't Charleston White way more famous than Kodiak Red? Like,
exactly, yeah.
Then who? The dude he just fought?
The Island Boys guy.
The Island Boys, they was popping. I heard about them before, Charleston White.
But Charleston White is, like,
so, bro, what is this nigga talking about?
Way more popular, I think.
His career trajectory.
The most famous snitch in America.
Charleston White does interviews on Say Cheese and gets 1 million views like every time, and they've been doing this for like 5 years, which to me is crazy. Like Kodiak Red, like meanwhile is like a completely washed up non-rapper internet nerd.
Yeah, because Aunt Hefe don't think about nothing, bro. Aunt Hefe is not intelligent in no aspect of life. You cannot ask him no questions and get an intelligent answer, bro. You not. Oh, I heard about the Island Boys a long time. You know what I mean? I heard about them first. So they're more popping than Charleston White, so they're more popular? What are you talking about, bro? Them niggas was kissing each other, bro. The Island Brothers, them niggas was kissing each other, bro. For bread. What are you talking about? My son here don't know nothing, bro. He don't know nothing about nothing but what the check say. Facts. This is facts. That nigga's always wrong.
You know, and I fuck with them. I would like to do content with the Island Boys again, but like, Kodiak Red made out with his own brother for OnlyFans money.
That's crazy.
Right. Exactly. The nigga Ant don't know that, bro. Ant is not a content creator. He's a gossiper, bro. He's a gossiper. He's not a content creator. He doesn't watch content and digest the content and react to it and look for other content to post. That's not what he does. He gets calls from people from the streets and he puts that content out, bro. That's what he does. He's not a content creator. He's a gossiper. He's a gossip creator. You don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, he literally, literally.
You know, washed up non-rapper internet nerd. You know what I'm talking about? With the Island Boys again, but like, Kodiak Red made out with his own brother for OnlyFans money.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he literally, literally.
You know, and then he just gave up on that fight halfway through the second round. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that, but like in general, all I'm saying is that like, okay, and then even I also see some comments that think that like their basic point is that 4Xtra is just like kind of standing in the way of people being able to be on the podcast and shit together. And I don't know even if they know that, but the fact that he doesn't want to be part of the cipher because
Ant,
probably because of Ant. Yeah. Well, I can't think of anybody else that would give a shit about.
Because I ain't hopping on there with him either.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say. I don't think that
him or Ralphie. So I got like you know what I'm saying. So. But Ant cool, calm, collective. Ant don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like I tried to tell 4Xtra like this guy Ant, he's super chill. He ain't on no bullshit. He's chilling. And 4Xtra made it clear like, nah, I ain't getting on it. Like he's just like super, like the opposite of a brick baby who was kind of.
What you got to say about that, Ant? Oh my son. Yeah, the nigga don't want to be on there with you, champ. You said you would be on there with 4Xtra, but 4Xtra say he don't like you, champ. He said you a op. He said he don't want to do it, champ. On my soul.
Kind of like looking for a reason to sit down with somebody that he's not supposed to get along with because he knew it would be good content. Instead, 4Xtra kind of on the other side of the.
But I want to make this clear as well too, though. You know, even though I was open to it, but like motherfuckers know, like even the journey, the path I'm on, I'm not friendly. Like I'm not looking for no friends. I'm not trying to merge nothing that don't want to be merged or don't supposed to be merged. And I actually,
no, I don't want to be your friend because you don't want to be my friend, champ. No. He didn't want to be your friend first, champ. He didn't want to be your friend first, bro. You can't say that now. Oh, you know, I don't want to merge nothing that don't want to be merged. But if it wanted to be merged, you would merge, correct? Anything for that bag, champ.
Respect. I'm gonna respect the gangsterism. Like if I don't want to do shit for no content either, and me, if I ever sat down with him,
but you was gonna do it.
I'm not trying to do this shit for no content. That's not what it's not for me. Like I said, I deal with some of his folks, and I don't deal with them. None of them dudes on no content. They know who I am and what type of person I'm. I don't do shit for content. So.
What you mean you don't do shit for content? Yes, you do, nigga. Your whole life is about content right now. You drop wild videos a day, nigga. You go to No Jumper, nigga. Your life is content. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You mad because 4Xtra don't want to be your friend, champ. If I sat down with him and all that, it wouldn't be for content. Nigga, shut up, man. Be quiet.
You know, I have talked to Brick Baby. Me and Brick Baby, we was chopping it up before he went down, though. But that definitely would have disappointed me if Brick Baby would have just wanted to sit down with me for some motherfucking content. Like I'm not with that. I'm not with that either.
Like even if like you guys are both at a place,
like every nigga I've been in the room with that's neighborhoods, like it had been genuine. I ain't sat down with ODM Slim. I ain't been around his cousin Sporty Loc. None of that shit was for no motherfucking content.
But you're saying
all that shit was genuine.
If like, you said that, if you met someone, like if you had met Brick,
ODM Slim helped you set up a laptop that you're still not using. I wouldn't be your friend either. ODM Slim took time out of his day to come to your house and set your laptop up, and you're still not using it. ODM Slim, you can't help these bagels, champ. Just go ahead and flourish, champ. You went from a fiend to now you're doing good things on the internet, ODM Slim. Keep it going, champ. Don't help niggas like Ant Hefe, bro. I would be mad if I took time out my day to help you, explain to you, and help you set up your laptop and teach you how to do shit, and I'm watching your content and you're still not doing it. You got a damn tub of cheese balls behind you, nigga, and you not using. Like, come on, bro.
Got along with him, chopped it up with him for an hour off camera, and you guys shared, you know, a cool conversation. Then if it became an issue of like, yo, let's sit on camera, you would have been open to it if there was a relationship already kind of established?
Yeah, no, for sure. Hell yeah. Like I ain't one of them persons either. Like we ain't gonna never like
one
get
of the
that
persons is
misconstrued.
crazy.
Like hell yeah, I'm calm, collective, I'm humble, but like I'm not like I still got morals and like I'm not just trying to sit down with nobody for no content. Like that's what we not doing. I don't care about no views or none of that shit because like I know a lot of shit. If I want to be controversial or controversy with
I can't listen to this nigga for too long. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? If I want to be conclude, champ. Conclude, champ. Champion. You can't have this nigga talk for more than 90 seconds. Matter of fact, 45 seconds. Let's cut that in half. You can't have him talk for more than 45 seconds or he's going to say some bullshit.
Nobody for no content. Like that's what we not doing. I don't care about no views or none of that shit because like I know a lot of shit. If I want to be controversial or controversy, whatever, like I can be that, but that's not me. So it's like I'm not never trying to sit down for no content. Like it'll definitely, you know what I'm saying, have to be like genuine.
Nigga said controversial, champ. Champ.
For sure.
Hey, for the record, me and Brick Baby was hollering before he even came on No Jumper.
Right.
I went on Street TV, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me and him was talking about doing a podcast together before we start podcasting. So like, cause we had bumped heads and then we had hollered and we became cool after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like,
which to me is amazing. I love the idea of just people being able to like get past stuff through podcasting. I think that's just like really good for the future of Los Angeles.
No, 1000%. Has the 4Xtra zoo vlog come out yet?
Not yet, but hopefully very, very soon.
Zoo? Y'all went to the zoo?
He went to the zoo with Traplo Ross.
Yeah, and I feel like that might kind of sway a little bit of consensus back into 4Xtra's favor after it comes out.
Why? Because niggas about to see him pet on tigers and look at lions and feed llamas and all this other shit, bro. So that's supposed to make the audience like him more and make him more better. Y'all niggas not smart. What are you talking about, bro? We want to see that nigga fight, not pet camels, champ. I don't want to see this man on camelback. I want to see him fight, champ. Them niggas went to the zoo. That nigga is 40 years old. What do you mean? He went to the zoo. He's 40 years old. This nigga is a hardened criminal, bro. What are you talking about? He went to the zoo.
Because it like
good old warm
wholesome 4Xtra. Yeah.
Wholesome
exactly.
zoo trip.
Who thought of that, man?
Sped egg class.
Who thought of a trip to the zoo?
Exactly.
With Traplo Ross and 4Xtra, bro? I would like to know who came up with that.
I think they're like following in the footsteps of the China Mac, the Mac Ventures,
right.
Crip Mac and China Mac together, and like we had a few different ideas. The Dodgers game was one idea.
He still wants to do that.
Yeah, for sure. We were actually supposed to do that like last weekend, but in general, I think I think like
this nigga about to
two
pass
things.
away,
Yeah,
Adam.
Do that.
Yeah, for sure. We were actually supposed to do that like last weekend, but in general, I think I think
Nigga about to have an aneurysm. Nigga about to have an aneurysm. Nigga, you're choking off that diabolicalism, champ. You're choking off clout. Oh my soul. Field trips with 4Xtra, bro. It's nasty work. My son will smell the ass of a goddamn elephant, bro, before he take a $50,000 fight that'll change his life. Oh my soul. Nigga will walk up straight to a giraffe and sniff that nigga's ass, champ.
think like, okay, there's two things kind of going on, which is that number one, the audience is kind of getting adjusted to 4Xtra because they've seen so many interviews with him at this point. And it's like, in order to keep that level of excitement, we keep having to, like, we have to keep coming up with new stuff and coming up with new people to put him with and create different situations, etc. Meanwhile, Unc is like mega going out of his way every time he appears on camera to make it as entertaining as possible. And I've seen so many people, from Aaron the plumber who snitched to a J Main to a whoever, like all these dudes where they come out, they got catchphrases, they got war stories, they got crazy ass ideas that they want to talk about, etc. And they start getting paid to do content, and the people go crazy for them, and then they either keep it going or they don't. And if you make it boring for them, they will just stop watching. And I think that J Main has seen some attrition in terms of his views on his interviews and stuff like that. Now, somebody like Charleston White maybe phones it in a bunch of the time, but every time he goes on Say Cheese, he's doing some fire content. Like he's doing his thing, and he's saying a lot. You know,
you have to be on 10 basically always.
But I'm saying that's one thing that I think 4Xtra needs to pay. And I need to like really have this conversation with him and stuff to see if he's down with continuing to like work together to try to make this shit as fun as possible. And I'm not saying he needs to sit down with ops on like a serious level or whatever. I'm just saying we got to like work at it if we want.
Yo, the nigga Adam is realizing that he bought a lemon. Y'all niggas ever try to get a used car and niggas be talking to you like, yeah, but this shit's good. It got low miles and all that. You buy that shit, you had that shit for a month, and next thing you know, nigga, that shit do not work no more. Nigga, you got sold a lemon, champ. Adam bought a lemon. It was, nigga, 4Xtra was shiny. Pause. Nigga, engine sounded right. Then the nigga won't do nothing, champ. On my soul, nigga, you bought a lemon. He not gonna do nothing. Nothing. You're gonna have to get rid of him, champ. On my soul.
I want to keep the audience engaged, because if they feel like you're just doing the same interview over and over, that's all bad. They're gonna lose interest very quickly.
I kind of think it's about and based on the character, like you established for real. So let's just say like Charleston White. Charleston White is somebody who came on here. Charleston White is like a tough civilian. He's letting you know he's an ex-gang member. Right. He don't care. He'll tell on you. He'll fight you, mace you. If you get the ups on you, if you get the ups on him, he'll call the police. 4Xtra, you know, he came on the scene. You know, he telling you about his jails exploits, about him knocking people out, about he ain't giving no passes, he catching fades. So at some point, you know, after them stories is running out, or if you ain't got them stories, people want to see you squabble. So it's like, it's just about the character you establish, like for real. So that's just gonna get you longevity. It's just like me. People know what type of content I do, so you shouldn't expect me to be this way, like, because I don't do that type of content.
And that's part of the value of him fighting King Pill, which now I know is probably not gonna happen, but that would have gave him, let's say you have a fight in 3 months, 4 months, that gives you 3-4 months of shit to be talking about, hype to be building. Then you actually do it, you get paid to fight, and then you have all this other conversation about you afterwards. Like, a fight is the ultimate thing that you can kind of do as a content creator to just put yourself out into that world, because it gives.
Yeah, Hefe, listen to Daddy talk to you, champ. Listen to the daddiest of Adams, champ. Listen to him talk to you. Don't be against the fade, be for the fade, champ. He's trying to put you in the ring too, nigga.
Gives you so much to talk about and discuss and everything, and I feel like that's part of why I kind of thought, but this is the thing, is I feel like I'm making too many assumptions about things that to me 4Xtra should just get, and forgetting that he is not content brained. He has not become the type of person that I am, who's constantly thinking about how things are gonna turn into views and attention.
Hey, plain and simple, he got to fight, and then they won't get bored with him, because that's his whole thing. Yeah, he knocked people out, right? He squabble, he go back and forth to jail, then he come home from knocking 10 people out or whatever, how many. So now, eventually, a fight got to happen. It's been a long time. We've been hearing all that. So
I'm the first person that said all of the shit that he's saying right now, champ.
Where's the fight? No, for real. So
it's funny when Munchie B say it, but when I say it, niggas be want to dox my family and all that.
That was a good one. That was good.
That was good.
That was good.
I don't see nothing.
Stino, you hate California. No. Niggas be saying the same shit I be saying, bro.
Wrong with the King Pill thing, bro. King Pill, he's entertaining, he funny, he got stories. And I just don't know what a celebrity is no more.
But that's the thing, even in boxing as well. Let's say this, even though neither one of them is not boxers, let's just say we both classify them, they both, you know what I'm saying, hood dudes. But even in boxing, so let's say I'm in boxing, I'm in Terrence Crawford, and let's say you up and coming dude that's coming up, you know what I'm saying, you getting a little shine, but I'm bigger than you, I've been on the scene, my celebrity bigger than you, I really got more clout to you, and you just get out there like, yeah, I want to fight you, hey, what's up, I'll knock you out, I really beat you, yeah, them other dudes you fighting was chumps, this and that. Like, I even seen in boxing, a lot of them dudes be like, man, nah, man, you ain't on my level yet, man. Like, you know, wait a little bit, you feel me?
Because
when you get up here a little bit, I'll give you that, but right now, you feel me, you got to do a little more. So, like I said, they both not boxers, but this is a celebrity fight, and I have seen it happen in boxing, and it does happen in boxing a lot.
I'm going to put a poll in the chat starting right now, and the question, a little bit vague, but who are you feeling more? And the two options are 4Xtra and 607 Unk. I'm going to cover up the screen so that nobody knows what it is. And then we're going to look in like 10 minutes. And we're going to see. We're doing approval ratings. I just want to know where people are at with this because
I'm guessing it's going to say Unk.
That's one of the most divisive podcasts that we've had in a long time.
I think he's going to be Unk by a significant margin.
I had a rapper, a Crip rapper, after the whole, Slobgate.
You can say it.
We were calling it that with the NAP thing too, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Long Rest Gate.
I ain't gonna say his name, but a Crip rapper. And he was like, man, I don't like that 607 Unk dude. Like, he's not even a blood though. But see, I didn't know he was making all kind of jokes. He know when he came to California, the gangbang capital, to Nick Pick with the Bloods and Crips, though. I don't think he meant to go that far with the S word, but you did. And then, I mean, no, I don't know how you move around out here, whether you go to Roscoe's and shit like that.
For sure, he ain't doing that.
But
even
not yet.
No, even the Beverly Center. Like these gangbangers is different. They wear designer and shit. They just ain't Dickies and Chucks no more. They be on Melrose is dangerous, bro. You got the fucking Jumper store, and right next to it, awful lot of car serve.
And then Marathon Burger. That's the neighborhoods over there.
That whole street, I don't like. I can't even.
That's the neighborhoods over there, right?
That's why you can go squat up with Soulja Boy.
He can get away with it, man. For real,
Big Draco.
The way these LA dudes be rapping, I mean, not be rapping. The way these LA dudes be acting. If he hopped out at Roscoe's or somewhere at the store, just hopped out, yeah, man, 607, look, man, I came, I'm the savior, man. Ooh, man, people would just probably be looking and start laughing. And
I think the Bloods go whoop him, bro.
After probably what happened now, because his face blew up and he's been trending around. For sure, if he pull up in a Blood neighborhood, he gonna get the 2-piece and a biscuit.
Look, for the ones that dislike Munchie, even the Bloods that dislike Munchie is like, look, right? But people ain't feeling that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I don't know. That's how important is content though, especially when you can't afford security.
But what about the whole apology thing? Because we've seen, because it tends to be like a pattern, right? There's like
okay, but just to elaborate on that, I actually saw this in real life. So we were at this restaurant in Dallas. I believe it was called Sasha's that Rainwater brought us to. Shout out to Rainwater.
Shout
actually
Rain.
Bought us all dinner. Great American right there. So we're there. I go outside because there's this pastor who wants me to take a photo with him and his wife, right? So I go outside.
Whoa,
that's a brazy pastor.
I know it doesn't sound like the kind of thing that normally would happen to me.
Pastor Mace?
No, it was Bishop Eli or Pastor Eli or something. Basically, like he apparently like started Rolling 60s in Dallas. And Whack has previously gone back and forth with him on social media, and like within the first like 5 seconds, yes, like
that's the one he said.
Yes,
took Charles and right there.
So when he comes up to me, he introduces himself. He tells me that tells me a few of his accolades, and he goes, "Yeah, that bitch ass Whack was out there saying that me and Charleston White were fucking each other in the booty."
That's what Whack said.
The pastor's telling me that Whack said that they were fucking each other in the booty. I couldn't believe my fucking ears.
It must be true.
I'm staring at him dumbfounded. I just smoked weed for the first time all day. Like, whoa. Anyway, I go outside to take a photo with this dude and his wife, right? As soon as we get out there, Unk's out there. Unk wants to hop in the photo.
This pastor not no buster.
No, he definitely
doesn't sound like
a lot
he
of
did
pastors
15 years in the feds.
A lot of pastors become be X-Street dudes.
Yeah.
That's because niggas be weasels, just like R&B is an ordained minister. That's the next thing that they can weasel off of. He's not a real pastor. Nigga does not really believe in God, champ. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, for sure.
But okay, get this. There's another dude who's there. He's got like a tank top on, black dude, shaved head. He looks like he's seen some shit. You know, definitely look like probably one of the tougher dudes there. And as Unc is hopping into the photo, he says, "Yeah, get this crackhead looking ass in the photo." And the guy just immediately changes his whole vibe and is like, "Hey, don't you ever be saying that shit about me." Like, Unc is just straight up telling this guy that he looks like a crackhead.
A random guy you just met?
I swear to God, and the guy looked like he could beat the shit out of you. Like, this guy looked like a hard dude.
Unc not calling nobody no crackhead.
I swear to God, he called this dude. Well, okay, that is a good point.
Called him a crackhead, if anything.
But okay, as soon as this guy expresses that, like, yo, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, how dare you talk to me that way? Unc switches over to, my bad, I'm just kidding. And I said to him, I'm like, that's kind of your game right there, huh? You offend and then instantly apologize. He's like,
yeah, just like those YouTuber kids or TikTok or whatever, Instagram, and they go to the Walmart and they be playing with niggas, and then when the dudes or the people get angry at them and start chasing them out the Walmart or whatever, they be like, "It's just a prank. It's just a prank. It's just a prank. It's just a prank." It's the same thing, bro. You let 607 Unc. It's just a prank, y'all, champ.
And he kind of acknowledged that is like one of his tricks, is that he likes to like say the worst thing he could say and then immediately dial it back.
Okay, so he straight up told you that.
Pretty much.
Now does that kind of recontextualize the Munchie B event?
Yes. 100% to me.
Yes, bro.
Because this
like,
guy.
how does it not?
And also, if you looked at this guy, you could maybe guess that he's the kind of guy that has people like that people might make the assumption about him that he's like a real sketchy dude. Just, I mean, he's wearing a fucking tank top. He got a shaved head. He looked like a bruiser. I'm not gonna lie. He looked like he's down for a squabble. Let's say.
Said a bruiser.
I would say get this guy.
If this guy shot up a house, I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. He said, "Get this crackhead on camera."
He said, "Get this crackhead looking ass N-word in the photo." That's what he said. Like real
plan.
But like, did it so casually that he's acting like this guy wouldn't be offended. I'm out here in the game. I know what's going on. I would never say that to this fool. That's like, if I wanted to offend this fool, that might have been what I wanted to say, is be like, "Oh, you crackhead looking ass." Like,
looking for a fade.
Yo, like in that moment, I just felt like I understood Unc a little bit more.
But what was the apology like? Was it like, "Oh man, I was just playing"?
He's like, "Oh bro, I'm just like," he's jiving with him. He's like playing the game, but he's also
Jiving
like,
with him is crazy
breaking
work.
it down.
Yeah. That felt informative.
Damn. That okay.
So Bruiser, we gonna call him Bruiser. So after the apology, what was Bruiser on? Like, what was he?
He seemed like he was like accepting of it. He wasn't about to go beat the shit out of him, but he also seemed like he didn't love.
He wasn't psyched.
And you got to keep in mind too that this is right after I come outside. And like all these people who are gathering around, like they're fucking with me, they're talking to me or whatever. And I don't think that this guy thought it was an accident that Unc chose to say this at the moment that I walked outside. I think he kind of took it as like, "Why are you trying to play me in front of Adam? Like why would you do that? Like, that's crazy. Like, I thought you guys were no jumper, whatever." I don't know. That was an awkward moment. And then we didn't see him for the whole rest of the
Unc ass disappeared
the whole rest of the time for some reason.
So at that moment when you guys kicked it, when you and Unc kicked it, there was no talk of like, was he mad? Was he tripping?
No, I don't think at all. I don't think Unc started to feel conflicted about the 4Xtra clip until it came out. It has like 250,000 views in a day, which is like way more views than the average clip that we drop. And I think Unc was probably getting hit up by a lot of people like, how can you let someone hoe you like that?
But people looking for him to get hoed now. They looking for him to, like, you know what I'm saying? They like people. I think we're thinking like, "Yo, he need to be taught less because he playing."
And it's a little bit of his gimmick, you know. He's like dropping to his knees in front of people and shit. He's kind of like playing to a certain extent. He's playing the clown.
Yeah.
But then on the other sense, he still wants to be respected and wants people to take him seriously.
Well, he was also on social media since that day and was like, "Oh, no jumper tried to set me up." He was very adamant. Like when him and I spoke afterwards, he was like tripping on me. He's like, "You guys set me up." Like this whole thing is a setup. He kept tripping on like the security guard at Coop. He's all like, "This." He's like, "You got the smallest guy here. What's he gonna do to stop anything? Like I would have been fucked."
I mean, that's part of why I don't understand why he was allowed to come in with that many people. Because yeah, like one security guard with a gun, like what is he gonna do if 20 dudes start jumping fucking one tiny ass little unk?
Nah, yeah, that's
not.
There was nothing.
Like, what's he gonna do? Shoot at the crowd? I mean, this is just not like realistic. Like, what are you gonna do? So yeah, I mean, like I don't know, but either way, like. I just feel like now we're in kind of a weird situation with Unk. And I know, I talked to him. I think he wants to come back, but I think he just wants to feel like the coast is clear. And in addition to that, like, I just don't understand the setup accusation because let's be real, you said disrespectful shit about him. Do you think that 4Xtras needs me putting the battery in his back to turn up on you?
You're messing with my sexuality, talking about going to jail and all of those sexual shit.
Exactly. Like I don't have to tell 4Xtra to be offended and to want to like punk you out when you've already literally said gay things about him. Like,
yeah, all you got to do is put them in the same room and you know how he's going to react, champ. You know how he's going to react, champ. You don't have to say anything to 4Xtra. You know how your dog is going to react, bro.
I don't have to set that up. That just happens naturally. That is the natural result of you saying some shit like that is that a motherfucker is going to get mad at you and yell at you when he's on the podcast with you and before.
But
which
his
is apparently
response, what he kept saying, because I said the same thing basically to him, and he's like, yeah, but the way I was looking at it is, oh, this is like one of the main people that Adam does content with. I'm over here doing content and No Jumper. It's just content. I didn't mean what I was saying. I didn't know that I was actually going to be pressed in real life. But he felt was pressed in real life. Bro.
I feel it, but also at the same time, like I am not 100% happy with 4Xtra in the way that he handled this situation, even though it made for great content. It's like I just feel like the real world part of it was like a little bit too intense, although I understand that he wanted to say what he had to say about him being disrespected or whatever. But I also just feel like in the long run, if the 4Xtra thing is going to keep working, he's going to have to show a little bit more openness in terms of working with people and being down for the bullshit and having a good time with it and everything like that. I just feel like at a certain point, like this,
about to get fired,
like mega confrontational, like street thing, it just kind of has to be pulled back a little bit because it's like him just like feeling like he needed to get all in Unk's face, like on camera and everything like that.
Limitation on off demonstration. That's highly disrespectful to talk about somebody's sexuality and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's why I'm kind of upset with both of them because they both like clearly kind of teed this whole thing up.
But he did it the whack, and I was surprised. I was sitting right next to him. He talking about before doing something, see if his asshole's wrinkled, and that's how you know certain shit. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
And I just don't understand the games like certain grown man play because, like, man, y'all know who is who. So just like y'all say, you know who to play with and who you can get away with that with and not. So it's just Unk. Just I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to clean it up, man.
Here's the other thing though. Unk has been he's been like iconic run at No Jumper recently.
It's been entertaining for sure.
Yeah, it's been awesome, and I would like to see it continue. I think Unk is great in combination with No Jumper, and I think this is something that could be potentially reined in on all sides to be beneficial.
I think in general, we just got to do more coaching, more conversation off camera, etc. Because especially like with the Unk thing, it's like, I think he's super entertaining, but it also is like when he doesn't feel like he's in a place where he can just get off his jokes and make his style of content, we'll be having like a super serious conversation for 20 minutes about something that to me is good content. Like we're having like a really in-depth, interesting conversation, and then he's over there going, and to me, that's just like, bruh, I get, and you know what? Honestly, the first time he was doing it, I saw people losing their minds, laughing their asses off. And then like, as he keeps doing it, I see less people laughing at it and more people just like kind of complaining about it.
So it was cool as long as people was liking it, champ. Right? He can wild out or act like a fiend, but as soon as people stop acknowledging it, now you're annoyed by it.
because I don't like the feeling of like every conversation getting derailed by him being silly. Like part of why people watch this is because they want to see in-depth, serious conversations that are interspliced with comedy and stuff like that. And it's like if you do too much of it, it's not good. But I feel like sometimes when we're having like certain conversation, he doesn't feel like he has like a place to jump in outside of just trolling and being silly and everything. So I got to talk to him about that too. I mean, I
think it's kind of funny at the same time. I just
it's funny, but it's just like, there's got to be a balance. It can't always be that. It can't always be.
So he
what
want to be in a safe place to disrespect people, right? That's what I'm getting. He want not for real. He want to be able to disrespect people and it be the coast is clear.
I mean, but partially,
and the blind thing that's stupid, bro. Because I can easily like just write cursive all over your face, like but that ain't what I'm here to do. I'm here to podcast. I never would have thought the slide word would have came out. I was lost. I'm like, whoa.
For sure.
Intense.
Yeah, but he want to disrespect people in the same place, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right, because if it's him interviewing somebody, it's a little bit different versus like this thing, which like we've been doing this show for like 7 years or some shit, even though obviously the cast has changed a million times, but like this is like making that what this show is now is different than just doing that on your own.
That should be funny. What I captured, it just seemed like it don't matter. It could be a serious or funny conversation. It's just like whenever he's not talking, he just feel like at all times he has to be entertaining. So he could just be talking right now and doing what he doing, going on one. As soon as it gets to you, Adam, or it might land on Lush or me, we get to talking, and it might, you know what I'm saying, ping pong or Munchie B, he gonna just start going like, just doing something to get some attention on him.
like a thriller zombie dancer. Like,
okay, but that's only one part of it. The other part of it is like you're having a serious conversation, and then he comes in and he's like, you know, he makes these sort of like fantasy style claims about the nature of the universe.
Yeah, bro. I'm not really into too much of y'all glazing this nigga 607 bro. All the reasons why you got him there is the reasons that you listing off right now. He be like this, he's entertaining. Even when he's not speaking, these people still be looking at him and he look like a fiend and all this other shit. Alright, champ, alright? Y'all can glaze a nigga as much as you want, just not on my time. Alright, just not on my time. Salute to everybody for popping out, man. Please make sure you got the notification bells on, champ. Hit that subscribe button. I will be dropping these videos tomorrow. Cut up. And I see y'all tomorrow night, champ, alright? 9 o'clock.